Okay, remember yesterday on Friday we did PVH explained uterus issue, period pain, excessive bleeding, irregular period on part 2. Today we are going to do part 1 that day. Today part 2. Too long. So I did a lot. So I add some things today. Somebody asked me about prolapse uterus. I forgot about it. Put some things I've added up. Okay. Even the other one that removed all the uterus. I was looking for a beautiful video. I couldn't find it. It's about a lady having migraine pain for more than 40 years. A lot of migraine pain. I cannot call her right now. And the doctors even removed the whole uterus and everything. And the migraine pain was still there. Never changed. So she came for the class in Malaysia, Seremban, healed her, and she waited to see about 45 days. She waited to see. The pain never came back. You see what people will do to do something to remove a migraine. They even remove the whole uterus, everything, thinking that that could be the cause of the problem. That poor lady had so much a problem. I can't remember her name right now. I can't remember. Let me call her and find out how she's doing. Let me see whether I can call her or not. Are you on Facebook Live? We're having a workshop now. We are having a workshop now. Are you on Facebook Live? Then why are you calling me? I'm having a workshop. Try to call me after the workshop. Okay, right. So remember, my name is Siva Palani. I'm a mechanical engineer from University of Malaya, 1986. Mission to find a simple solution for the poor, the emotional, and the mental. Next, become a healer for 10 years, teaching and healing, Prana while healing. Next, traveling the world to teach and heal. Traveling the world to teach and heal, okay? Okay, right. Next. Do's and don'ts. Number 1 is, again, we go through this very fast so we can spend more time. Okay, thank you very much. Next, Prana is a no touch, no method Prana healing. Anyone over 5 years old can learn and heal. Healing with the wand as well as do distant healing. Right? Next. Hello. Okay, 3 of healing. The human body heals itself. Number 2, prana is required for the human body to heal itself. Number 3, you need the prana the more the prana, the faster the body heals itself. Okay, it's all about prana. Prana is a life force. It's called chi in Chinese or ki in Japanese or mana in Polynesia. Every country has ancient people. They've got some way of sending energy to heal. Okay, it's always been there. Nothing new. Okay, now like that, our vision is we envisage families are happy and enjoy a healthy life with the prana healing wand. So this is the wand. You will have the wand. We believe all people are made in the image of God, can heal themselves easily. Right? Next is our vision. Our mission is that has the birthright of human prana while healing shall be made available to everyone regardless of race and religion. Number 2, prana healing wants for everybody. Every home should have a prana healing wand. Number 3, every woman needs a healing wand. Every woman needs a healing wand. Okay? That's our intention. To give this wand to every woman around, because a lot of women have got more than what a man has. They have a uterus, ovaries, breasts, and all of these things can cause a lot. And they've got a 24-day cycle and goes through a lot of emotional stress. And this is why I especially had this class for uterus, and hopefully by some time, and I find time I have one for the whole hormonal cycle for women, how we can heal the hormone cycle for women, especially when they're going through pregnancy, when they're going to approach menopause, or also when they're going through irregular period. Okay, so now we're just concentrating on the uterus. Okay, next, everybody must be pain-free. Every animal need to be pain-free. Next, every plant need to be pain-free. That's the intention of prana while healing. Every human being, every animal, every plant need to be pain-free. Okay, right, thank you. What type of pain? Number one, physical, emotional, and mental pain. Okay, now what stops the body from getting healed? Number one is all about cords coming to the right part of the body and stopping the heal from body from working. Next, psychic attack in the form of black magic, dark energy, all of this is coming to a curse. Today you will see how we've healed many people. In fact, we got lots and lots of videos to explain to you about black magic, white magic, curse, and soul. Okay, right, remember, wrong diet, sugar, acid foods, spicy, salty, sour, bitter, and too much of preservative. Bad habit like smoking, alcohol, tobacco, and chewing. Tobacco, alcohol. Okay, next, wrong emotion coming from inside and outside of you. This is very, very important. Very, very important. Ladies, many of you suffer from this emotions. Okay, you need to understand this better. We have a class called Emotional Freedom Healing. You can go and find out what emotion you have and how to neutralize this emotion. You cannot throw them away. You want to neutralize this emotion. Your emotion can be from a childhood. Your emotion can be from this hood, from the day you got married, from the day you lost your job. Can be many, many things. From the day you have a child, as you grow older and older, so many things. New people coming into your life. Your children get married, that can also be a problem. New people come into life and all kinds of things mess you up the lady. Okay? Next, failure of the immune system. That you can find out today. Auto-suggestion, there's no cure for this. You have to suffer. You have to suffer for the rest of your life. A lot of things are here today. And the best part is after healing, they're all fine. Okay? Next, bacteria, virus, and fungus. Especially on the cervical, you do pap smear to find out what you have, and from there they do something and give a report saying that you got this virus, you got this sexually transmitted disease, or something like that. They can tell you, you do pap smear, you got white discharge, a smelly discharge, or something like that. You got candida, a fungus, or all kinds of things they'll tell you by doing a pap smear. So that's a lot of bacteria, virus, and fungus, and yeast in your private part. Okay, right. Next, karmic conditions. You're born with one ovary. You're born with an ovary that doesn't function. Man has got so many functions themselves, so you can have issues in that area. Okay? Right. Next. Before I start, I say thank you to all the translators. Thank you very much. So don't agree with the cause, you can leave. Yes, agree. No problem. If you don't like that, you can pause. Don't have to sit down and give you all kinds of nasty comments. Okay? You're not interested in your comments. We are here. There are a lot of people here who want to listen to us, who want to get healed. People who got healed here or there. People who want to get healed are here. We provide a simple solution. If you can accept it, accept it. Okay, very simple. Thank you very much, Laura, to explain, put it in all languages. If you're not happy with the workshop, please leave the class. Don't have to make some funny comments. We are not interested in your comments. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, you find something better, always go and do something better. No problem. There are many things better than us out there. Okay. At the same time, there's nothing there can heal a headache in 2 minutes. Or heal a period pain in 4 minutes, okay? You put your father is suffering from cancer, is your father needing forgiveness? Is he sitting in the affirmation? Your father got so much of black magic, is he reading all the affirmation? Don't simply put something like that, okay? Say, I've asked my father for forgiveness, he has been reading forgiveness the past 5 years, things like that, okay? Don't simply put something like that, say, oh, this, no, okay, right, good. Madam, my sound is fine, madam. Hello? Sound testing. 1, 2, 3. It's quite loud, so check your phone. Nothing wrong with your phone. Okay, we want to reduce this. You know how many medicines are taken because of hormonal imbalances? How many medicines are taken every month because of period pain? And sometimes the medicines don't work for period pain. Lots and lots of issues going on out there. So we are here to help you as much as we can. Okay? Right. Next, remember, your body wants to heal itself. Okay? Is health really in your hands? You decide. You decide after the workshop, after all the many workshops that they have had, You decide to find out whether thing, okay? Okay. Next, are there blocks in uterus healing itself? Yes. Yes. Lots of blocks. Lots and lots of blocks coming there. Okay? Right. Long-term wrong food. Now, this is the kind of food that people take long-term. Some are very oily, some are very salty. Let's say food that need to be reduced or avoided. Number one, change your diet that will cure all your blood issues. Because your blood goes to your uterus, supplying blood to the endometrium walls, and when it breaks, a lot of things come out. It doesn't have the ability to coagulate and provide platelets, and because it's acidic or something like that, it will keep on flowing, and you get prolonged bleeding happening because of that. A chunk of wall will come up from the endometrium. The endometrium, as you know today, is going to go every part of your body, and especially they can even go to your lungs. They go to very serious endometrium, can go to your lungs and your large intestine, and the chunk, and you start bleeding. And especially for females suffer this. Men do not have an endometrium wall. Understand? So you women, you must be very, very careful with your emotion. Don't mess your body with your emotion. Don't mess your life with emotions. Okay? Throw it out of your window. Throw it out. Throw it out. Forget about it. Okay? Right. Take care of yourself. You are the most important thing for yourself, not the people around you. Throw them out. Okay? Next. Many food are very acidic and sour. Understand? Apple cider vinegar, lemon juice with honey. Next, many food are protein, excessive amount of protein. And especially vegetarians, you end up in India, you end up eating a lot of dal or eat a lot of animal. Okay? Next, many food are mainly carbohydrate, especially for vegetarians. Too much of carbohydrate. Early morning, dosa, idli, rice. You don't stop rice, it's nobody going to help you. Excessive amount of rice will become uric acid. And if you don't take care of it, it becomes purines. Remember? Or too much of sugar. All carbohydrates become sugar. Okay? Right. Many foods are full of sugar and salt. Okay? Now, this is the food. We have South India and lots of carbohydrate. Morning, afternoon, dinner. Look at that. It's also oily. Look at the vada. Remember, I squeezed the vada the last few times for the brain class, and so much of oil was in my hand. Even eat 2 of that. Just one vada and so much of oil. There was a class I went to Kanyakumari. I squeezed the oil. I smell like fish. Hey, I said this is a vegetarian restaurant. How come the oil smell like fish? And they all started smelling like some fish. And somebody was saying, sir, probably they use a recycled oil. Kanyakumari is a place with ocean, the tip of India. So lots of fish there. Maybe all the hot and frying fish, all the leftover oil, they might filter it or whatever it is. They brought it here and they can smell fish. Seriously. I'm not sure we took a video or not. Oh, that video was spoiled because of some issue spoiled. Smell of fish. They were so shocked. They said, no. I said, come on, I know the difference. The fish smell and non-veg is so smelling of fish. Okay? Now, this is a kind of a dosa, masala dosa. What's inside? Potato. Masala means they think it's masala. Nothing. It's potato dosa. I think they should change the name from masala dosa to potato dosa. Because 90% is potato, masala is only 10%. So whatever they call it. Okay? Remember this, full of oil. Next, look at all of these things. Western food. Or look at the meat, not even properly cooked. You think the bacteria and virus will die there? All the blood will carry all the uric acid from that animal. Can you imagine? I'm just talking about, it's more cooked, less cooked. Look at all the sausages and everything else. Look at you know how much of salt that is there in this one? Food rich in purines. Now, look at all of these things. Ladies like this. Men like this. Some crazy woman also drink this. They think they're so super duper. I can drink whiskey. Everybody can drink whiskey. What will happen after that? You fall down, you kind of walk. Then you can only put 1 shot. I can drink. 1 more shot, 2 more shots. Before it goes inside and start going to your liver and go to all part of the brain, that's what happens after half an hour. You lose yourself. Some men will take you up to the room and do whatever they want. They make you drunk just to do that. So remember this. This is all ladies drink. Fire burning. You know what's burning? The alcohol is burning. And you get so nice. Wow. Look at the fire burning. It's the alcohol in the drink that is burning. Probably if it burns all the alcohol, it's probably a better drink. Alcohol don't go into your body. So all of these things. Next, alcohol, lots and lots of purines. Lots and lots of purine. It's all carbohydrate. Okay. Next, favorite drink, lemon, lime, gooseberries, amala, tamarind, all Indian food. No animals eat this, No animals. Can you show me one animal that eat this except for the two-leg animal that we have in our class today? You think any animal eat this? No animal eat this. Neither animal eat this. Animals don't like coffee. This is the way we all eat food today. Can you imagine how much harm you've done to the whole body? Okay. Now, we come in the first part. It says pelvic inflammatory disease. PID. So when they say the word PID, that means it's only part of the pelvic region. Not beyond that. Not the uterus, not the upper abdomen, just the pelvic region. That's what we call pelvic inflammatory disease. Okay. Symptoms of PID or reasons. Number one, infection of the private part, sexually transmitted disease. You could have sex with another man. That man's private part may not be clean. He's carrying so much of dirt, so much of virus from his part, and we enter without protection. You can get any form of disease, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, HIV, and all. Because now they're going to go rub against your vagina and sometimes even to the cervix level. Okay, if they have got some kind of fungus, you can also get the fungus. At the same time, when a lady has the fungus, the man can also get affected. When I went to Uganda and asked them what is the major cause of issues, they told me candida. I was shocked. Candida? Yes, sir. Man and female have candida. That means something that attacks the private part is a fungus. It grows. Some bacteria or some mixed together or something like that. Can happen in the mouth, can happen in the private part. It's so sad. A lot of people have the issue there. Candida. Okay, right. Next, infection from urination for ladies. The urine can be infected and that part can go down and infect your private part of your vagina. Okay. Next, infection can spread to the blood. Infection from there can go in the blood and go and take the disease all over the body, like HIV, like herpes, can go all over the body. Okay. Next, this includes the fallopian tube, ovaries, cervix, and uterus. Once it gets inside, it can go all over the place. Okay. Now, cervical infection with bacteria, virus, fungus, and yeast. Okay. Painful sex, man private part is dirty. Now, when I say fungus and yeast, okay, yeast is because you're eating too much of bread. Bread is made from yeast and also from tempeh. A lot of Malaysians eat a lot of tempeh now. They think it's very good, it's very alkaline, because you must imagine how they make tempeh. They take the soya bean, they wash it, they soak it, and they mix it with yeast. And the yeast is eating. You can hold the tempeh, it's really hot. Some reactions going on. All are eating. So what we are eating from there is whatever eaten by the yeast. And you're taking down there. You say it's helping digestion. Okay, fine, you eat it. So now remember, there are millions and millions and millions of spores. That means eggs of the yeast. And they will eat it, they will go in your blood system and go to the private part and start having white discharge or brown discharge or smelling discharge, whatever you call it. It happens there. Okay? Right. Next, painful urination can affect also that part of it. Next, increase of foul smell and vaginal discharge. Okay, I was talking about just now. Next, can be life-threatening. Yes, they grow. How to kill them? Your immune system cannot kill them because the immune system is inside. This guy is outside. Remember the skin I'm talking about? Even when the fungus grows somewhere around here, it's so difficult to kill them because they are outside. The system cannot come outside and fight. They're outside. So you have to put some kind of cream or have some physical hygiene and to kill them. So when inside, your body system will find a way to kill them by eating something. But outside is so difficult. So like as I told you, the wall, that's why today we got all kind of things getting into the nose and going to down there. It's not inside, it's the outside. So difficult to kill them. So remember the skin. I'm talking about this is the skin. The skin comes from the nose, goes to inside here and go down. It's just one layer of outer layer. The mucus comes out to throw them out. So you start to cough and remove them. Okay? Like that, the inner ladies part, even the men's part, the urinary things, all skin going until the bladder, until the valve closes. So everything is exposed. So like that, they can get infected. The mouth can get infected. The anus can get affected. The nose can get infected. Like that, also your uterus and all the things can get infected because of this can be life-threatening. Right. Next, wrong sanitary pad. Your pad may be very long, too much of plastic, sweating. You're putting the pad for maybe about 7-8 hours. Sometimes you have no time to change the pad. This one lady, she's telling me every 10 minutes she was changing the pad. So imagine how much of blood is coming out. It's getting dirt, contaminated. And what if you're traveling, you cannot change your pad, you're in a bus going from one area to that area, and you cannot go to a private toilet to clean yourself. So much a mess. Okay, so sanitary pad is very, very important to understand. Okay, next, this is the whole uterus. This is the one I'm talking about, the pelvic region. This side is all the uterus, and it's got the fallopian tube all the way. This is the cervix. Okay, now inflammation of the cervix or cervitis is somewhere around here. This one gets infected. All this can get affected, and this side can also get infected. So this is like the skin. It's like the skin. It goes down here, it goes here all the way. All these things can be exposed. Your vulva is the one closing tight. When this thing is not tight, something can go inside. And it's doing all kind of protection for not allowing any virus or bacteria to go inside. That's why for ladies to check that, they do pap smear. They take a small swab of cotton, they put it aside and they rub the wall and take it out, send the lab to check what they see. Sometimes they even go until here. They go to the cervical and there's a cervical swab and also the vaginal swab and see for all kind of virus, cancer markers. Oh, you got this kind of virus there. There's a very good chance of you getting into being cancer. And there's a lot of fear in a lot of women today. A lot of fear of something that is happening. Okay? And this thing can be contaminated by your partner when you have sex with you. You got multiple partners. You can have a lot of issues in that area. Especially when the man is not clean. Not all men are clean. Some men can be very, very dirty. Please understand that. Okay? Right. Next is what I'm talking about. See all the way there, going to, they call it cervitis. Next, see how. So now this normal one, you see how this can become infected. Can get infected. This is where they do the scrap. They do the pap smear. They come and take. They will take from here and they take from here and send the lab. The report will come to you maybe a week or so. They'll do the microscope and check what kind of things are there. What kind of virus, what kind of bacteria, what kind of fungus. They give you, this is what you have. It's a report that comes to you. So you have this. And you got to be very, very careful because of this. Okay? Right. So please understand this. This is all exposed. All is exposed. This one has been close, tight. Not that. This guy is exposed so much. This part, okay? So when you have intercourse with your partner, the private part of the man will go until here. It will go until here and all this part here will go until here, okay? Right, that's the vagina, okay? Sometimes you got a big guy who will just push it through the uterus. That's going to be crazy, huh? Okay, right. Next, so now pelvic inflammatory disease. This is a healthy female system. Now this is another one, system with PID. So now it goes here, go. This all abscess. They've got pus and all start coming out. And this could be all your discharge coming out and all because all infected with all kind of virus and bacteria and fungus and things like that. You know how hard your body is keeping itself clean. Now remember, this is exposed. You must practice physical hygiene. You must, ladies. Ladies, you must. Even the water you clean must be really clean water. You can't just simply put whatever you like. Clean water, please. Okay, good. Thank you. Now let's look at, see how here, see what's happening here. So all these things, the fungus will grow on this side. They're growing. It's food for them. The mucus, the blood that comes out during your period is good food. The blood that comes out has got all kind of vitamins and minerals and sugar, everything. That's good food for this bacteria and good food for your what do you call this, for your yeast and all the fungus. Thank you very much. Give me more blood. I will live. And they multiply and they have to start coming out from your cervical and your vagina. And sometimes can be very, very smelly. I hope everybody understands this, huh? And trying their best to make it as simple as possible, to make everyone realize things like this. Okay, guys? Okay, right. Now, look at this. Symptom. This is the opening. It has to be closed tight. If somebody don't close, something can go inside. Okay, during intercourse, the sperm has to fight and go inside here. The sperm has to go inside. Now, it's all full of thing. How can it be fertilization? And sometimes this doesn't open, the sperm cannot go inside. So lots of things involved. So it's not only this is called the cervical opening. It's tight, and you can get fungus, you can get abscess, you can even have cervical cancer at that point of the entrance of the thing. Okay? Because it's very dirty. Look at all of these things. No? Look at the white discharge. You see how bad it's becoming. Worse. Look at the white discharge. This is the part of it, and this is the part. It's closing. And inside the dirt, all the white discharge will coming down. I hope no women go through this. Seriously, no women go through this. You can't see. You can't clean. You can't do anything. And something's growing inside. If it grows here, you can scratch. How can you scratch something inside? It can be very itchy. Yes or no, ladies? It can be very, very itchy. So difficult to keep the place clean. So please understand what I'm talking about. Huh? I hope you guys understand. Huh? Don't put something inside. Don't wash with dirty water. Please be careful. Your urine can come down and affect this whole place. I hope I have the picture. No, I don't have the picture. Huh? No, another one. See how it can be affected, how the urine, which contaminate, can affect the whole area. Right. So now this is the one I'm talking about. Now this is another one. Another picture. I'm showing as many pictures as I can so people understand. Uterus. Now this way, this is the vagina. Now this part here can get infected, and this way you get normal, closed, and this way all of this thing comes out. All the white discharge will come. All the men, please understand this. You want to have intercourse with your wife? Please keep your private part clean. Understand? Wash it properly before you go and sleep with your wife. It's very important. You can transmit whatever dirt that you have in that part into your person that you love. Okay. Right, huh? So remember this, huh? Inflammation of the uterine cervix. Okay. Now look, I'm showing you so many things so everybody can understand how it's happened. I got it from the YouTube, huh? From Google Image, huh? I didn't create all of these things. I just want you to understand. So I have this. You can have a picture. Nobody, no medical doctor will explain to you when you go down there. You have this, you have this. Okay, you got it, and that's it. You must know what you have inside you. This is where the baby comes. This is the uterus. This is where the sperm enters. This is the vagina goes inside, and these things all will get affected by some kind of a contamination. This entry point, or the whole wall will get affected. Okay? Right. Now, bacterial infection. The bacteria can be any part of this place. It can go, see? Vaginal tracts and cervix can be infected by bacteria, virus, and yeast, and other stuff as well. They can all be around here. The whole place will be infected. It's open. Check the mouth. You know how many millions of bacteria in the mouth? What if you get up in the morning and you come up? You get up. Is your mouth nice smell? Like that? That part, if it's not clean, your private part can also be dirty. And there's no way of cleaning it. There's no way of cleaning it. You can wash the outside, but not the inside. Now, white discharge, yeast infection. Some vagina discharge is normal. You get discharge, but it's normal. However, unusual discharge might be result of infection. See, vaginal yeast infection. Look at all the yellow color. Look at this. Look at all the yellow color here. Look at all of these things. Yeast is growing there. How do yeast get there? From the food you eat. All the bread, all the white bread, all bread is made of yeast. Unless the one that somebody makes, a cake is not yeast. Cake is baking soda. So remember on the cake, the first few days I steamed something and I also baked something. It's all using just a little bit of baking soda, not much. No yeast. So start making your own bread. How long it took me to break that day? Only 15 minutes, and I put a steam, 15 minutes. 20 minutes, that's it. I got my own bread. And I put them in the fridge, and this morning we had visitors. I just took it out, I steamed them, and we all add. Finish, done. No yeast. Start. Start with, of course, you want it to fluff. Big bread. So much of flour can become so big because of the yeast infection. The yeast is eating all the sugar inside and making carbon dioxide gas. It's carbon dioxide, that's all. And the gas is coming on full. Like the Chinese people, they make pao. They make pao, the Chinese pao. You know, they make big. It's super duper white flour. My God. Any Chinese here? Any Chinese in the class? Any Chinese here? Can any Chinese call me? I know one Chinese. Let's see. Let's see whether she pick up the call. She should be online now. Yes. I need to ask her what they put to make it like that. She's not online. Let's see. Phone ringing.
Hello.
Lily.
Yes, sir.
Speak louder, please.
Okay.
The Chinese pao. You steam it, right?
Yes.
What flour do you use?
What flour? I don't make flour, sir.
No, the one you buy in the shop to eat lah. Of course, you don't make it. It's wheat flour, right?
I think so. It's wheat flour.
You think so? Are you Chinese, are you?
I don't cook, sir.
What kind of Chinese are you? I'm sure you don't cook, but you eat, isn't it? You don't even know what you eat. What Chinese is one? I'm just surprised to know how white the pao can become. How white the flour is. You understand?
Yes, because when we made it ourselves, it doesn't become this white.
Exactly. So what is the pao they make in the shop is so white, and how does it become so fluffy and so soft? Must be yeast. I don't think it's baking soda. I don't think it's baking soda. Some kind of yeast. Go on Google and tell me.
Okay, sure, sir.
What kind of Chinese is girl? It's white, and it becomes this big, and they put filling inside. They put red bean paste, and they put some kind of a meat sometime. They put some egg, and it's a big thing like this, you know. So can you imagine if you start eating all of these things on big level? First of all, the flour is wrong. Next, the yeast is involved there. And they just steam it. They don't bake it. They steam it. Always kept hot in a nice little pot. They put hot water and keep it, and you can buy, and it doesn't spoil because it's inside. Okay. So imagine. So all of this yeast will go inside and create, and ultimately all the discharge will come out from the vagina. It's called white discharge. Okay. Why are you guys asking me how to heal this, how to heal this? Aman Takar, can you please keep quiet and watch the class, please? If you're not patient enough, please leave the class. How to heal PCOD? What is wrong with you? I just started the class and this guy is asking funny questions. Can you just stop your fingers and watch the class? Please stop right now. I'm just starting the class. What's wrong with you? Call me right now. I need answer about Chinese, how they make the pao. What are they doing? How do they make the pav? What are they doing the pav? Okay. Because my mother has made pav before. So I'm asking. My mother is Indian. She thought, but she used the white. She didn't use the white flour. She used whole wheat flour, and they use yeast and becomes a fluffy. And they take it to school and we eat. They put some green peas inside. That's why I'm asking. I know what is inside. I want a Chinese to confirm that. Okay. Someone said Mong Yi Cho. Yes, sir, you are right. They use yeast, dried yeast for pav. And with the dry yeast, when you put inside, it mixes with the water and mixes with the flour, it becomes alive. They become alive. When they become alive, they start growing. Okay, let me bring the yeast. So maybe somebody can see. I have some yeast in the house, but I'm not using it. I just bought it, that's all. See, this is the yeast. Yeast. So this is the yeast that people use. It's dried yeast. It's dried yeast. They show a picture of all the bread and things like that. You add them and they cook it. But remember, the seed doesn't die. When you steam it, it's only 100 degrees C. But when you cook it in the oven, it's 180. But still, they are alive. They don't die. You take a bread. You don't open the openings. You just leave it there. It's an expiry date. After the expiry date, you got fungus growing all over the bread. Where did the fungus come from? The bread is totally closed. It's locked up. You put down there. And how can the fungus grow? Because they are already in the bread. The preservative do not allow them to grow until the expiry date. After the expiry date, they start growing. Even in cheese. A lot of fungus in the cheese. One day, I bought some cheese. I forgot about it. I just didn't open up. I just wanted to make some pizza those days. I forgot about it. And after about a week or 2 weeks, I think, I opened the cheese. Oh my God, it was all black in color. All black in color. I was wondering, I never opened the box. I thought it was all sealed. How come? That means all of this yeast and the fungus are already in the cheese. So when you consume them, you're taking all. And the eggs don't die in the process. They are very, very strong and hardy. They get in the blood system. They're very small, and they get in the system and go all the way. And they come to your private part, like the ladies' part. That's where I got yeast infection. Okay, so you remember this, huh? So like that. Can be because of infection. You put not a sanitary pad. You put a panty liner. You put a panty liner. In the morning, you can see something coming out, like a glue. Some are normal. Some are very sticky and some are very smelly. So you can find out yourself whether you got some infection happening in your pelvis area or the vagina area. This is what happens. Okay? Right. Now look at this. Look. In the cervix. This can happen in the cervix. Whole area. And then will go travel up to all your private part and get infected. Okay? Now this is how we look like. Vaginal discharge can indicate the health of your vaginal parts. We have a solution for this issue. No? We have a solution for this issue. Okay? Right. Now we do bowel enema. I think I'll talk about this morning in my class. I'll load it today. I think it's already loaded, if I'm not mistaken. We will load it today. You can have a look how you can do the bowel enema and also the vagina enema for ladies to keep your private part clean. You can say whatever you want, but just use clean water. If you want to boil the water and use it, fine. Use clean water, okay? It will take care of it, okay? Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is your private part, your vagina, your cervix here, your cervix is here. This is your urinary bladder. When you urine, this thing can go down and contaminate this area. If this is not properly closed, you can go inside here and create. That's why for ladies it's very, very important to keep this part clean. And sometimes also some of the juice from here can come down and affect this area, especially the time when you have your period. When you put a pad too long and your pad is not friendly, too much of plastic, you start to sweat in that place. Sweating can also create a lot of disharmony in that part of the area. Especially when you wear tight jeans, your environment is not so cold, it's very warm, you can have all of these issues. Okay guys? Right. Now vagina enema keeps the internal parts clean when during and after period time, when encountering any form of discharge, when you feel it's necessary, not do it every time. No. Whenever you feel necessary, okay? But especially when you encounter any form of discharge, clean up the whole place. Clean up, okay? Now, if you tell me that syringe cannot go inside, I don't believe you. Because I met a lady, she was in Sao Paulo, in Brazil. She's a healer, and she said she puts like a crystal in the form of egg inside the vagina and keep it there for 1 hour. And she got so many eggs, so many different eggs. And I used to wonder, how can she even put those things inside? And I'm amazed, but she does it. She does it. Okay, Lily is calling me. Let's see what Lily got from Google or her friend. You got the answer from Google or your friend, Lily?
Yes. Yes, sir.
What you got answer from Google or your friend?
No, I went and searched for a recipe.
Recipe.
Yes, they use the yeast and baking powder.
Exactly, yeast and baking powder.
Yes, because yeast alone, the bun will not be fluffy.
Not puffy, huh? So put both, huh? Yeast and this, huh? Wow.
Yes. And they use shortening also.
Shortening also. Can you imagine how much of things are not good for the body, huh?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Lily, thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you, sir.
Let's call somebody else. Confirm they're using yeast and also baking powder, or sometimes yeast only. Let's call somebody. Very interesting.
Hello, sir.
Rosario, do you know the lady we went to Sao Paulo?
Which one, sir? Sorry.
The one that puts eggs into the vagina.
Oh, sure, yes. Impossible not to remember her.
Impossible not to remember, huh? And she brought the eggs. Remember, she brought the eggs. Remember, all crystals, different crystals, right? And each one has got special property. This for emotion, this for anxiety, this for depression. Do you remember?
That's what she said. Yes, sir.
And you can imagine, I'm looking at the drawing here. Can you imagine putting inside a crystal that big size, like a ball, like an egg size, into the small space? Can you imagine?
No, sir. Cannot imagine.
And she does it, and she said they hold it for an hour or so, remember? And they push it out.
Yes, you must have very worked muscles for that not to fall. I don't know. Incredible.
And imagine, and we are saying just do an enema with a small strings, and people say it's so difficult.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask you something, sir, regarding exactly this. Because they had told me, somebody told me many years ago, that women should always go around holding, what you tell us in the yoga class,
Yes.
to hold the muscles of the vagina and
Right.
everything. A teacher many years ago told me that women should always be with that tight because it is like, if not, it is like having our energy going out through that part, the private parts.
Not really. Not really. It's from the root chakra.
sir?
No. They just have to hold the muscle bit tight enough, because when they urinate, something will not go inside and contaminate that area.
Right.
Okay, and today we'll also talk about the pelvic floor muscle that is there. How the tightening will help
Yes.
that from getting stronger, so you don't have a uterus prolapse. We'll talk about that in a short while. Okay, not really.
Right.
No, not really. They are all just chakra. They can lose energy from any part of the body. Doesn't have to be from that side. People make all kind of funny things. It's not the opening, it's the chakras that lose energy, not the opening. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Perfect.
So I'm just trying to figure out how this could happen, how this could happen, okay? Like that. So now, this I'm talking about now, when it's necessary, only huh? Look at this girl. Let's share the video. Ow, what happened? Give me some time. You need to watch this, okay? You need to watch this. Let me try this, okay? Let me try this. Cannot play. Sorry guys, I can't play this video. It was done last minute, so I can't. What happened was she had a lot of white discharge, and how she had PVH to heal her white discharge. Let me call this lady. I know this lady. This video is available in the YouTube. This is very good for all ladies to understand. So do not think there's no cure for white discharge. PVH has cured many ladies with white discharge. I'm going to call her right now and let's talk to her. Madam,
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to put your video. It's not working because I did last minute. Tell me how you cured your white discharge.
Yes, sir. I have white discharge for a very long time. Before coming to PVH, I had white discharge for five years like that.
Okay.
On and off, I go to doctors, lady doctors. I have changed many doctors. Everybody gave me antibiotics for intake, and some doctors gave me tablets, antibiotics for me and my husband. And some doctors gave me tablet that I have to insert it into my vagina while going to bed. That will be more irritating, sir. More irritating, itchy. Like that. Next day morning, it will be like some fluid with a powdered tablet like that. It will be coming out like that. But no, nothing gave me permanent cure, sir.
Okay.
After attending PVH class, I asked Srinidhi to help me how to heal my white discharge, and she told me to heal the sex chakra, root chakra, and all. Then she checked me. She
I don't know who they are. While I go to some functions like that, I'll be getting sex chakra cord, and I'll get my white discharge again. On top it is coming, she sends to me a cord to my sex chakra, and she told me to read affirmation on page 7 to whom to the person who is sending cord to me, whom I have knowingly or unknowingly attracted him like that. I read the affirmation and healed my sex chakra and root chakra. Now, since 8 years like that, I have no white discharge problem. I am fine, sir. Only PVH gave me permanent cure. No treatment, no allopathy treatment gave me the cure. They have given me variety of medicines. They have tested me, but I didn't get any cure. After healing healing in the PVH method only, I got the permanent cure. Now I am very fine. No white discharge.
Did you do the enema? Vaginal
Yes, sir.
enema?
After that, after knowing that enema, vaginal enema and all, I do the vaginal enema. But no, the problem doesn't repeat for me. But I usually do the vaginal enema. Once I have intercourse with my husband, the next day morning I'll do vaginal enema.
Very good. Very good.
That is more easy for me and convenient for me, and it keeps me very clean and all.
Very good. Thank you
No
very much.
infections like that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
This girl had this problem and she came to us and we did it and she's fine. So please, all ladies in this world, remember this, You can easily heal your white discharge or any discharge using the PVH method, your sex chakra and root chakra, and also the cervix of your private part, and heal even the vagina. It's very simple. All you need is the wand. And start doing. And remember, your diet is another very important part. When your body is very acidic, they will live more happily in acidic medium. They love acidic medium. So whatever coming out is throwing out everything. Your body cannot make alkaline when your body fluid itself is all very acidic. It's not able to do it. You can even check your acid by taking the saliva and check the acid of the saliva. Okay, guys? So remember, I'm sorry I cannot work this out. Now, this is the cat that we sell, PVH sell. No plastic, biodegradable sandy pad. Okay, you'll find a symbol here, and we do this for many people. Many people have got a lot of benefit from the thing that we sell. Okay, so we sell this to make awareness. In fact, in each and every one of the symbol, we put down there saying any woman who's got white discharge, period pain, irregular period, please contact Prana Violet Healing. One way we are reaching many women all over the world by sending them this thing and putting a symbol. Please come to the workshop, visit the website and get the wand and start healing yourself. This wand will be given free to you. That's what we tell. Okay, this is like a promoting for all ladies to understand that we can help you in most of your reproductive parts. That's what we do. Okay, right. Next.
That's 2 pads here.
2 different pads.
This is ordinary pad.
It's ordinary pad.
And this is PVH. I'm just going to soak it in the water to check if there any plastic sheet in there. So this is a protective layer. We can see small pores, so air circulation will be there. And after soaking, I'll try to see. If it is a plastic, it won't clear, but this is easily. Pure cotton and biodegradable material. So just in 2 seconds, it is just getting soaked. So
PVH cards for ladies.
ladies, and also it's good for Mother Earth. It's easily digestible and classified. Okay, this is plastic sheet. Okay.
What is all in the market?
Yeah. Another one, we are trying it.
You won't be able to tear it. Mix all, mix it with plastic.
Yeah, this kind of more plastic it is now, so it's very hard. Only able to cut it with a knife, but not easy as this biodegradable. And the outer layer is also plastic, so we want to avoid plastic. So this is fully cotton, which is given by PVH. Yeah.
The trouble with this thing is that when you put a fire, you start to sweat. When you sweat, it doesn't absorb the sweat and the sweat stays around there. It depends. If you can change it every 4 or 5 hours, it's fine. But if you're doing it for 6, 7 hours or 8 or 9 hours, when you go to work, you come back, and this can cause a lot of issues to your this area and that part, okay? And a lot of cervicals, okay? Now, cords. Cords from the navel chakra to the uterus or to the pain area. This can cause a lot of issues, okay? Now, cords means some negative thought forms, white magic, black curse, coming to the sex chakra from admirers, people who like you, to Ajna chakra, coming to the uterus, stopping all your issues on your pituitary gland and your hypothalamus, can affect your hormonal flow, coming to the uterus brightly, coming to ovaries, coming to organs of the pituitary and hypothalamus. This all can affect the whole hormonal production and disturb the whole flow of your period cycle. Your 28-day cycle can be affected very badly, okay? Now, souls can cause overbleeding as well. Souls can be present and they can think. These souls can come from your past life. These souls can come from place of worship. These souls can come from that you may have attracted them, knowingly or unknowingly. These souls can also be sent to us. So these are all the souls, okay? Now, let's see what she has to say.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaniha from Coimbatore, India. You all know that I got pregnant due to the blessings and healing of PVH, and we are blessed with twin boy babies. After my post-pregnancy, I had a lot of problems. It got solved because of PVH, again by PVH. After my delivery, usually I got a lot of bleeding. I got bleeding for past around 20 to 25 days. When I asked about this to my mother, she said it's quite normal after the delivery. I could not believe that daily I used to change the pads for 5 to 6 pads, and day by day it started increasing, and I started using 10 to 12 pads daily. And then one day I was very much upset and I got very emotional and started shouting with others and started crying. And then I don't know what is the problem I had. Then I called Siva sir. He sensed me and that he found out a female soul with me. And then after elevating the soul, immediately early morning sir elevated the soul around 5:30. By around 12 p.m. my period, the bleeding was stopped, and after that for 2 to 3 days I never used any pads. I was completely alright. Thank you so much sir, and so much of strain I had, I am unaware of the strain I had in my breast. My mother used to tell that you have a strain, go change your pads. Like that it was going on, bleeding. So thank you so much sir for elevating the soul and making my post-pregnancy also a very happy one. Thank you sir, thank you for PVH, and thank you for healing. Thank you for this wonderful magical wand. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can you imagine? After delivery, 22 days, 25 days of bleeding, pads, 10 pads a day. Can you imagine? You just delivered, you need to feed your children, you got twins. You need blood to go into the system and make them milk, and now you're bleeding and staining your pants and you don't know what to do. Can you imagine? All because of a soul which was doing that. Now, how do you believe in what I do? You believe in what we do, and you believe in what she says? We call it vampire souls. They don't bite here. They don't bite here. They bite here. What is wrong with all the souls? I just cannot figure out. What is this? Why they want the soul from the woman's uterus? What is wrong with these guys? Don't they have better things to do than go and find women and take all the souls and make them skin? What kind of souls are these? I just cannot figure out. In our class on emotional, we call this emotional freedom healing. We call this blood hungry souls. They're just blood hungry souls. What is wrong with them? A lot of people will feel, I couldn't find all the videos. I couldn't find. I know many. I can't remember them. So this one I remember, and she called me this morning, sir, can I send you something? I said, what do you want to send? You remember, sir, after my delivery, I was bleeding badly. Yes, madam, please send. Then she reminded me. A lot of ladies out there whom we have helped a lot. Okay, so please remember this. Next, hormonal issues. So many hormones are involved. So many hormones are involved, my friend. Your period, your uterus is just a small part. The 28-day cycle, it all goes with the kind of hormone that come and go and make the whole thing change. Okay? Right. So basically, the glands involved are the brains, the pituitary gland, hypothalamus, thyroid, uterus, and ovaries. So many involved in just one class for this. We can just have one class. We did, remember the brain class? The brain class we had, we talk about part number 2, the chemicals involved in the brain. That's a small part. I did not talk about the uterus and ovaries. For this itself, we can have a whole class of 28-day cycle. What happens now? I learned this when I was doing my A-levels. I was a bio student. I got A for my biology, but didn't become a doctor, became an engineer. Seriously. So like that. So we can understand this very, very well. So all of you, please learn. There's nothing wrong in biology. You learn biology, you're learning about your own body. You learn about your body, then you understand your wife's body, or your husband's body, or your children's body, and you can start. It's not late to learn. Don't go and give yourself a doctor, do what you want. No. You must know yourself first. Before telling, sir, I got problem in my cervix. I got problem in my uterus. My endometrial wall is too thick. What can you do to heal me? Start talking languages so he will understand and he will help you better. Don't just go and chuck yourself and do whatever you want. I don't know what's wrong with it. Do whatever you want. Understand? Don't do that. Understand yourself. Understand your liver. Understand your hormones. Understand everything. Don't just keep on pilling pill. You don't want to get pregnant, you take contraceptive pill. Find out what the contraceptive pill will do. It disturbs the whole cycle of your period. You don't get period for 1 month and then come again. Can you imagine the endometrial wall will start becoming thicker and thicker and thicker? It doesn't get shed. Women, please be careful, okay? Right. Next is the whole brain. You got all of these guys down here. Your thyroid gland. No, sorry. Your pituitary gland, hypothalamus, thalamus, pineal, and all the chemicals being produced from different parts of the brain. All these things are the major part of the whole thing, okay? Now, your typical 28-day cycle, nobody can change this. If you're a woman in this lifetime, you change. Unless karmically something's wrong, you don't have the uterus, you don't have the ovary, then you escape from this. Otherwise, you cannot. Page 1 to 7, menstruation, least fertile, possible to conceive. Now, this is possible to conceive. And then ovulation. Sometimes people got pain during ovulation only, not during period. We feel one lady in Rio de Janeiro. She had pain and she was ovulating on that day and she came and we healed her and the pain went off. Like this, possible to conceive. So remember, if you don't want, this is the time where you can conceive. Now here, the thickening of the uterine lining likely to conceive. Unlikely, but can also happen. If the wall is not thick, you see the wall is too thick. Thickening of the uterus, which is the endometrium wall. It becomes too thick. Now I'm going to throw them away. So the sperm or the egg cannot stand down there, or the egg doesn't come. It doesn't stick down there. So there's no way. Now if you have a very thick endometrium wall, how can you fertilize? Even if fertilize, the egg cannot hold anywhere. This you must understand. Okay? Good. Now this is how it happens. It's endometrial wall. It becomes thicker and thicker and start throwing them away. Now this is all how it happens. Right? Now go and check in your Google. Okay? Now this is a premenstrual thing. All happens in the wall. becoming thicker, and then finally all these things happen. So this is the wall. Look at all of this. You know what is this? These are all the arteries. And when they break, these are all exposed. They have to heal. Lots of things coming up. Lots of things coming up. Lots. When they break, they're exposed, like cutting the skin. The blood will come out. And you must have the ability of the body to heal. Now, the body here, you can, of course, you can hold a hand, you can put a bandage. How are you going to do inside? What can you do? This will break and lodge. This is the blood. This is the blood. This is the artery and also the veins. The artery is broken. It bleeds. It bleeds. So how do you heal them? So it's very important. So we have healed them. When we tell them healing one becomes powerful as required to heal the bleeding spot in my uterus. Find out how many spots and start healing. And things will start to change. Okay guys, understand? Good. Now this is all the whole thing. The menstruation lining breaks, uterus lining repairs, and finally lining remains thick. This is all going on. Remember, they're talking about lining, lining, lining. That's your endometrium wall. The cells down there. Okay? Right. Go back and check the uterus. I'm here to teach you how to heal this. Okay? And we have got success of many successful people have healed this, and that's why you can come down here, have a class, and share this with everyone. Okay? Right. Now let's watch this. Look at all the hormones coming. Your period cycle. Understand, my friend? Can you imagine the cycle that goes on 20 days, 28 days cycle? All women go through this. So please understand, if any one of these hormones are affected, you can have irregular period, or you can prolong, or even bleeding can prolong, or no ovulation, something like that happens. So please understand, it's not easy. Okay? Someone tell me, Princess Kogi, sir, you have healed me for my period pain. I'm having 45 days of heavy bleeding, non-stop caused by sore from a temple. I became so weak and pale. Went to hospital, cannot stop my bleeding. I have anemia too because of this bleeding. Please heal me. Call me right now, Kogi. I don't know why you call it a Princess Kogi. Are you a princess? Or taruh saja nama? Apa yang orang semua princess? Apa pula princess ni? Call me Princess Kogi. Call me right now. I will check and tell you. Now let me call somebody. Somebody just not remember. I was saying about somebody. Madam.
Yes, sir.
Speak louder, madam.
Yes, sir.
You're live on Facebook right now.
Yes.
What were you having for many, many years, madam? What were you having?
migraines
Migraine.
more than 20 years.
More than 20 years, huh?
Yes.
You got so fed up, you almost left your job. You left your job, isn't it?
Yes, I took optional retirement from teaching.
Because of migraine, huh?
Mostly and my period problem.
Period problem, okay.
Yes.
And then what you did for that, madam?
I used to take PCM and Boston and the migraine will be even for 2-3 days. Practically every week I will get, and then I went for total abdominal hysterectomy after my ovarian cyst rupture.
So all out, huh? All gone out.
No, my migraine was worse.
Okay, anyways, huh? But you lost all the uterus and ovaries, all you lost.
Yes.
You lost them, huh?
Yes, everything, all my reproductive system.
Then you came for a class in Saramban, correct, madam?
Yes, 2017, June 10.
17, huh? And
Yes.
what did we do to you, madam?
The second day workshop, I had migraine coincidentally on that day, first day, and healing was done. And next day I had, but the very next day you heal me, and since then it's more than 3 years. It's almost 3 years already. I don't take PCM or I don't even take any flu medicine or anything. But if I get migraine, I just ask for forgiveness and get the prana from neem tree or from coconut tree, and that's it. I don't take medicine at all.
You're fine, huh?
And yes, I would really thank PVH so much for it.
But was it the pain, the pain that you get now, is it as bad as those days or just mild pain?
No, definitely no. It's just a few, like even yesterday night I had, and then morning I did the affirmation and forgiveness, and that's it. Okay, fine.
No problem, huh? You are managing now very easily, huh?
Yes, managing it.
Now imagine if you met PVH 10 years ago, madam, you probably would have still have your uterus and ovaries and everything like that.
Definitely, and I wouldn't have left my job 4 years ago.
Yes, madam, you're earning more, you'll be earning more.
It's okay.
Retirement is half salary only, madam, not full salary.
But I'm healthy. That is good enough.
Good, madam. Thank you very
With
much.
PVH.
Thank you.
With PVH.
Now, I need this. I need every woman to know, madam. I need every woman to know in this world. That's all, madam. That we are going out there shouting at everybody and telling them you can do this, you can do this, you can help yourself. But it's so difficult to make people to follow, madam. What to do?
Yes, because they are asking from where the energy comes from. From the one gets the energy from where, and we are not able to answer.
Why they want to know this? If you heal enough, lah. Why they want to know? Tell her it's coming from
That's the thing.
cosmic beings of Borobudu. Funny people. I do understand. Madam, do they know how the telephone working? But they still use the phone, isn't it?
Yes.
Do they know how the Bluetooth going, sending pictures from one place to one place? But they're using, they're sending pictures, isn't it? Do they ask how the phone is working, how the Bluetooth is working?
It's a mindset. It's a mindset. They have been following all this religious stuff for many years.
Madam, if the religions are working, madam, I don't have to bother, madam. It's not working, there's only helping them. I'm sure in the past 20 years you went to every temple to pray and day and night, madam, ask their good puja, all, isn't it?
Yes, I used to go for Pradosha, it got worse. Every time I go for Pradosha and come back, it got worse.
You know why, madam? White magic. White magic.
Yes.
What is Pradosha? What is Pradosha, madam?
Some prayers for Sivan.
Sivan, huh? Okay, madam. Thank you very much for sharing.
Okay.
In fact, I have a video. I cannot find the video, that's all, madam.
No, sir, no need to show video.
No, I couldn't find the video. I don't know how to show the video. So I'm trying to call you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much, sir.
How's the husband, madam, still angry with me?
No.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
As
Thank
long
you.
as affirmations and blessing done, divine fire, nothing, everything is fine, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Someone real life experience, my friend. We have a video of her in the YouTube. You can watch. She tells exactly what happened to her. She left the job because she couldn't work, and then she removed everything because of migraine. And still the migraine was there. Nothing happened. Okay? And she can class, we remove the dark energy, remove the cords, and until now she's fine. She knows it is a migraine coming because the food she eat or something imbalance. She heals herself and she's fine. That's all. Okay, right. Thank you. So imagine what kind of things happen to a lady in a 28-day cycle. How much hormone changes. Another one. Let's watch.
Good evening to all PVH members and she's my mother, Mommy. She has irregular period problem since her childhood age, which she has this problem since 11 years old. So she has irregular period problem.
Irregular period since 11 years old.
So it's very hard for her. She has irregular period more than 2 months.
For 2 months she has irregular.
When she starts period, it bleeds, overflow all the time.
It bleeds and overflow all the time.
She needs to bathe. And after PVH, after we joined PVH in 2017, sir has elevated a soul attachment with her.
She had a soul attachment to the 17.
After 2
You
years,
remove the soul.
joined PVH, she was perfectly normal.
It's perfectly okay. No more problem after that.
Periods for her, she was normal. Her period flow was normal. And there was no any problem for 2 years. She was normal. She healed fully. Then currently, before 2 months, she had the same problem again. Another soul attachment. There was a blood sucking soul with her.
Blood sucking soul. That's what the notice says.
He has elevated the soul from her. And now, after he elevated the soul from her, after 3 hours, she's perfectly normal. She was healed. Her period stopped, and now she's normal. There's no any period now, bleeding now. So, Mr.Siva asked her to stop rice and sugar, and now she stopped and followed proper diet every day. She stopped everything. She stopped rice, sugar, curry, and everything. Now she's perfectly normal, and she does exercise every day. She's following Siva's bed yoga and having a proper diet. Now she has lost 9 kg.
She's lost 9 kg after following PVH diet.
Having a proper diet and does exercise every day. Now she has lost 9 kg, and now she feels better, and there's no period bleeding now. And we are very thankful to Mr.Siva for all the guidance and healing. That's all. We are very thankful to PVH also.
Thank you, PVH, thank you, Siva.
Thank you very much.
Sir. Sir. Tamil English? Tamil English, huh? English, huh? You are the husband of Madam Gomati in the phone just now. How many years your wife suffered? How many years your wife suffered from this problem, sir?
Since 11 years old, sir.
11 years old, huh? And where have you taken your wife to solve this problem?
So many places, like spiritual way places also, and medical way by Ayurvedic and other chitta. Everywhere, sir. I spent a lot of money, sir.
How much of money, sir?
As a husband, after I get married, then we one by one we meet everyone, family, relative, we inform us, this one good guy, you can cure from here, and then other medical chitta. One by one, I try so many things, spend a lot of money, sir, and time also. Because as husband, I have to take care also. At my side, I have to work. I work under one boss. So the employee is not giving a holiday to this all. So
Yes, sir. Of course.
when public holiday or any off day only, I can take her to that people or meeting everywhere and to cure. But still not. But now after we meet PVH, okay, we found the problem, and now she's okay, sir. She 2 years she was okay after mixer 2017. Recently only because of soul attach. I think so. Finally find out.
Right.
And now okay, sir. Now she recovering, and I already advise her must lose weight. So now full diet, 9 kg loss is a big. I think she already promised with me, sir. She's going to be back to normal before marriage.
Very good. Very good, sir. Very good. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You see, how people go through with all kind of emotion because of bleeding and non-stop every day, putting pads and pads. Can you imagine going crazy? You become anemic. So imagine issues like one, emotion due to period pain, staining of clothes and furniture due to bleeding, not understanding that, not knowing what to do when the period cannot come or when the period comes, emotion having period, fear of getting pregnant, not getting pregnant, fear of getting pregnant, not getting pregnant. Oh my God, it's a mistake. So many things have happened during that time. Okay, next, fear of menopause, not able to have sex due to periods and bleeding. You're bleeding, how to have sex, a period, prolonged period, 1 month of period. So many things involved. Next, excessive bleeding, not knowing when there is a problem, where to go with the uterus. What do I do? Do I go see a gynecologist? What will they say? What will they do? Next, baby delivery, emotion, natural birth or cesarean should I do? Next, so all kind of symptoms happening. Hygiene product, who can do, what can do, who can help me? I'm screaming, I'm so much of pain. Is it just painkillers? Isn't there a solution for me? Every month coming, I'm feeling so much of fear. Next, look, sitting down and thinking, I got this, I got that. What do I do now? I've been diagnosed with a lot of fibroid, with polyps, and what do I do now? How do they become better? Do I go to operation? Do I remove them? So much of emotion every woman goes through. Indian woman, temple prayer coming, period cannot come, take lime juice, drink lime juice, so many things. And you mess up yourself, take all kind of contraceptive pill because you want to go to the temple. Because when you have period, you cannot go to temple. So many women are suffering so badly. So badly they're suffering, What to do? So much of issue they're going through every time. What is more important? God is more important or your health is more important? You can't go through temple when you have a period. So you try all kind of ways to stop a period and then you want to go. How does it help you? Like polyps. So all polyps forming on the outside of the endometrial wall. Even sometimes even a cervical polyp. What are polyps? Like this thing like this I am having here. Like this, like little things like that from the thing. This all can happen inside your body. It's part of the skin. The skin. Yes, I got 1, 2, 3. Imagine this thing is in the lady's part, inside small one, and slowly growing bigger and bigger. Simple things like that. Polyps. Okay. Next, uterine polyps. Here, cervical polyps. Starting here, starting to become a polyp on the outside, just on the wall of your uterus and your cervical. Okay. Next, fibroids. Fibroids are non-cancerous tissue growth found in the uterus on the surface, on or between the wall or on the outside of the wall. This is how they all start. Okay. The fibroids can occur in any part of the uterus, can be on the size of a pea or like a grapefruit. Speak. Sometimes. And that can bleed. When the cramping happen, that can break and bleeding can happen non-stop. And how is that part going to get healed? Okay. Normally this can be harmless when small. When it become bigger and harm the uterus, causing bleeding during the menstruation time. How does it heal? Something is inside. How does it heal? Look. This ovary, this is how a normal person looks like. A normal cervix, your vagina, your ovaries, and things like that. It's a private part. Now, these are uterine fibroids. This is the outside, or in the center, or here. 3 different types. Some are also going down here. Some are also, this is not polyp, this is a fibroid. It's non-cancerous growth. Bigger and bigger. But it doesn't travel all over the body. It just stays there. Okay? Like this. Now, non-cancerous growth can happen to you. Tumors that occur when the wall of the uterus is called fibroids. Fibroids are very common, occurring in 1/3 of the woman of childbearing age. 1/3 of the woman of childbearing age. They can occur singly or in groups and range of size of a pea size to a large as grapefruit. Okay? Right. So it can be anywhere. Inside, outside, subcutaneous, and also submucous and all kinds of, they all names they give. Okay, just don't worry. Some inside, you must understand. The uterus wall like this can be inside, can be outside, or come outside here. Okay? More detail, this is how it looks like. Don't worry about the name. They have a fibroid. Okay? Right. Now, see how they are. Inside or outside? Or here? Or outside? Pushing out here, pushing inside, or in the center? Can you imagine during that time when your uterus is cramping to push everything out? Can you imagine the pain that you go through when you got fibroids? Super duper pain. Unimaginable pain, ladies. So please take the wand and do something about it. Do something about it. Change your diet. Heal yourself. Don't wait until it becomes like this. Okay? Next. See how they can all become. See how big they can become outside. Remember, size of a grapefruit. You know what's a grapefruit? Let me bring a grapefruit and show everybody. Then you understand. This is a grapefruit. Like orange. Fine, it's orange. Like that. Inside a uterus. Can you imagine? Or size like a small peanut. A small peanut can also be that. Now it's this big, when it's cramping time, can you imagine what's happening? He's pushing. This guy don't want to move. He's, I'm hard. You push, push, push. That's when the pain comes. That's when the severe pain comes. When you're cramping, you're screaming and crying. Can happen to anybody, huh? Even young girls. Can happen. And if it breaks down, if this one breaks, what happens? You'll start bleeding. Non-stop bleeding. That's why it's so difficult to heal people. Right. See, this is the submucosal fibroid tumor. Okay? Endometriosis. You must understand this very well now, please guys. Now, to do with the walls of the uterus area. Very interesting, huh? Please spend some time, understand what's the endomyosis. Also go and check the YouTube. Lots of information. I never did myself. I checked because we've healed people. And that's why we're putting this class now to show this to exactly everybody understand how to heal this. Okay? Understand, ladies? Right. Very good. Cause of endometriosis, unknown to medical field. They don't know. PVH knows. A mechanical engineer knows. After seeing many women, talking to them, healing them, understanding and finding a way to heal them. I am learning a lot from you ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't have a uterus. I don't have an endometrium wall. I don't understand this. But after understanding all of these ladies, I'm getting knowledges and I'm finding a way to heal them and help them. Okay? Good. Next, the tissue of the endometrium wall grows outside of the uterus, the fallopian tube, ovaries, tissue lining of the pelvis, even larger intestine. So it's all, I will show you how it all works. Okay? Next, endometrium wall thickens during the menstrual layer, breaks off and may travel to the other areas of the body. Other areas of the uterus can go to the fallopian tube and even go to the ovaries. Next, due to contraceptive pills. Too much of contraceptive pills. Every month taking contraceptive pills and pills and pills. What will happen? Let me call somebody. She had something to share. We were talking today and she shared something about her husband's family. Everybody will be on contraceptive pill because of some issues about religion and going to prayers and things like that. Okay? Let's see if I can get it. Okay? Next, due to food. Are you eating the good food? Are you putting good food that your body doesn't like and have to find a way to deposit in skin somewhere? Having pimples here. Can you imagine if your pimples are there? I'm not saying it's going to happen. Having pimples in that part of the body. Inflammation. Okay, let's see. Okay, next, due to drugs. All the steroids you take, the lining of the thing can give you a problem. Madam, we were talking a few days back and you were talking about your husband's family, the ladies, right?
Yes.
How many of them had issues of all the uterus issues? How many of them?
All my sister-in-laws and all my mother-in-laws. My mother-in-law and none of them have uterus.
None of them, huh?
My both
Why, madam?
So they didn't do the family planning operation, sir.
Right.
They all took contraceptive pills.
How many years?
20 years or more.
Can you imagine? Contraceptive for 20 years.
Yes, sir. They all have one child, many of them. So doctors are not operating after first child. Only after second child, they go for female sterilizations.
So they never did it. They're all on contraceptive pills, huh?
Yes, sir.
So the lining was thickening, but they're not throwing out no period coming for them, huh?
Period will be very painful, sir, and very clots will start coming. And before 5 years, I tried to heal my sister-in-law using wand and all, but her period stopped. But the pain and fever, it all coming, and then when we see the scan, the uterus was very big, enlarged uterus. They said this is something.
Yeah.
And when they get remove the uterus, I saw the uterus. It was like a cricket balls.
You saw it?
Yes, I saw it. The doctor came out of the operation room and said in the scan it was small, but when they removed it and see physically, it was like a cricket ball, very thick and very hard.
Can you imagine when you go like a ball like that, and your things are cramping to throw away thing, and can you imagine how much of pain there will be,
Yes.
It's like having a shoe with a stone in the shoe, and you're walking, it's hitting you. You understand? So maybe something much more bigger inside and try to push it out. Can you imagine the pain they're going through, madam? So you managed to remove the pain, correct?
Yes, sir. We removed the pain and bleeding also stopped. But when they saw the scan and all everything, it was still big. The uterus was still enlarged.
Enlarged, of course. It takes long time to heal, madam. It takes long time to heal, not just short while.
Yes.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Can you imagine how women go through with all these contraceptive pills and because men don't want to use condom. Why you cannot use condom, my friends? Huh? I don't understand now. Women go through so much of trouble. I think there should be a contraceptive pill for men also. Kill all the sperms. Is it not? Yes. Why are women suffering because of the men? Huh? Very sad. Shall we invent a contraceptive pill for men? So men eat it and never get sperm. Sperm will die immediately. They never have sperm after that. they should plant something. I don't think it's planned. They just do sterilization. But there's no contraceptive pill for men. It's only for the poor ladies. The 28-day cycle is all disrupted and everything goes wrong. Okay? Right. Next, due to emotions. Next, no exercise. The uterus wall get rigid and not flexible. So it's all very important to do exercise. And the wall becomes so thick, it doesn't want to move. So when it comes to the point where your menstrual cycle, it doesn't move. It's like pushing. Right, next. So this normal wall, normal, healthy vagina, cervix and uterus. Endometrium wall is here. Fine, good. Then, common site of endometrium is all the red ones, all the red ones starting to happen. Okay, how it happens. Okay, watch. Small video from YouTube, not my own video. Watch.
Endometriosis happens when the tissue that lines the inside of your uterus, the endometrium, grows outside of your uterus instead. Usually it happens on your ovaries, fallopian tubes, and the lining of your pelvis. During your menstrual cycle, this extra tissue gets thicker, breaks down and bleeds, just as it would if it were inside your uterus.
It's bleeding outside.
Since it can't leave your body naturally, this extra blood gets trapped, causing swelling and irritation. You might get cysts on your ovaries, and scar tissue could build up. Endometriosis can cause mild to severe pain in your lower belly during your period, during sex, between your periods, or when you use the bathroom. But some women have no pain at all. You might also feel tired, bloated, or nauseated, especially during your period. It can also make it harder to get pregnant. There's no test for endometriosis, but your doctor might suspect it after hearing about your symptoms and doing an exam. The only way to know for sure is for a doctor to do surgery and look for endometriosis tissue outside your uterus.
Can you imagine? outside the uterus, not in the uterus.
Can be challenging to manage, so talk to your doctor about treatments that can help. The right treatment for you will depend on your symptoms and on whether you want to be able to get pregnant in the future.
Okay, my friend, understand? The tissue will travel from the uterus area, go outside your uterus and stay there. So once the next period comes, when it's time to go, it's like something tells it to now you have to break it. It breaks from not only the uterus, from outside the uterus and the ovary, also in your large intestine. You watch now. Very minimal. Okay, so like that, we healed one lady about 3 days back. I had the video here. She was screaming and crying. She said she wanted to die. After healing, the pain becomes so much better. I'm trying to call her. Let me call her. Very interesting. She always, every month she calls me and I'm trying to heal her as much as I can. It was all fine. The problem all started after marriage. It's long time to find. Too many messages. Too many messages. I asked for a video, but she didn't give me. Too scared the whole family will know who she is. Now she's not picking my call. I asked for a video, but she didn't give me. I'm not sure how she's going to call me next month for help. Let's see. She's been calling me every month. You know why? She met a Varma guy and the guy made a mess of her body. The Varma guy made a mess of her body. How's your daughter, sir? No, the eldest daughter who has had a lot of serious bleeding problem. She's okay, eh? Okay, sir, I'm live on, I cannot talk about second daughter, I'm live on Facebook now. Okay, bye.
Hello.
Hello, I'm live on Facebook now. You calling me to ask something or what?
Sir, you asked me to call you.
Who asked me to call you? Yes, madam. Why asked me to call you? Why?
I'm Kogi.
Oh, you are the Kogi. Ah, you have a bleed. You have pain right now.
No, sir, I'm fine. I said I'm giving you a testimony.
You're giving a testimonial. Okay, but I thought the way you write it, you had pain right now.
No, sir.
You're fine now.
Heal me. Yeah, I'm fine now.
When I healed you?
During clang workshop.
Oh, Clang workshop. You came for the Clang workshop. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What was your problem in the Clang workshop?
I was having 45 days period pain, heavy period.
45 days of period pain and non-stop bleeding. Correct?
Yes.
And
Yes.
what did I tell you there? What did I tell you?
Souls coming out from the temple. It was 11,000 souls.
11,000 souls. Which temple is this?
It's Kaliamman temple.
Kaliamman temple. Good luck to all these people who pray to Kali. Good luck to all of you. Good luck. Enjoy yourself. Huh? Do you go to Kali temples after that?
No, sir. No. No more.
No more, huh? Enough is enough, huh?
Yes, sir.
So when did the bleeding stop?
After you heal me, sir, it stopped within the day. That's it.
The same day it stopped, huh? So no more Kali temple, huh? You know what Kali does when you? She put a tongue on and she wants blood.
Yes, sir.
That's a hungry, blood-sucking God.
Yeah, true, sir.
I'm telling in front of everybody here. Let them go and tell everybody, okay? No, and people are telling me, wait, how can you talk bad about a God? How your God is blood-sucking. Understand?
Yes, sir. When you experience that, you will know the pain.
Only when you experience, you will know. This girl experienced 11,000 souls in the class. Huh? I'm telling them every day, but nobody want to listen. It's a blood-sucking God. You know something, they get very angry. How can this man talk about my God? I tell them, what? Go and tell your God. There's one man telling us that let her manage me. Understand? These people will never change, How can you go and pray to a blood-sucking God? You enter, you know how it should look like, right?
Yes, sir.
How does it should look like?
First time I went to the temple and the worst experience.
That's the first time you went there and you got it. It's like lottery. Bang, first prize. Okay, girl, thank you very much. Sorry, I thought you're coming to ask me something. I didn't know you're coming to give your testimony. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir.
This is the girl who's in the class. She's saying about period pain for 45 days and non-pain and things like that. Remember? She was telling me, where is my thing? Okay, guys. So remember, all the testimony we're getting from people only when you experience all of it, you know. If you don't experience, you're never going to know. 45 days bleeding and pain. Gone in 124 hours just by cleaning the temple and removing all the soul. How can you explain this? You want to get angry with me? You want to get angry with me? Same thing in Colombia. This girl had 4,000 souls, all coming from a church. You want to get angry with me? After cleaning, she became fine. The pain left immediately, and 24 hours she had no more bleeding. They were almost going to remove the uterus for her because they cannot find a solution for 1 month, 30 days. And this girl is 45 days. So start thinking what we're doing here. Don't go back and start talking. I'm not interested, okay? Now, if you want to complain about me, go and complain to the God that you pray to. We will manage it. Okay? Right. Thank you very much, girl. Thank you for sharing your experience. Now, look at this. This is the endowment that they have to shed. They have to go out. They don't go out, let's see what happens. Sometimes they can go back and start going to other parts of the body because it's open. It's the part. This is closed. It's closed. Period. This must come out. Because of some reason, it's open. They go back now. The endometrium wall goes by their cells. They're not dead yet. They go around and go and attach themselves outside the uterus. Can also travel sometimes to your lungs. When the next period comes, these cells get excited. They start to break away from that part, and bleeding can happen on outside the uterus or in a large intestine or around the pelvic area or even in the ovary area. Please, all ladies, understand this. What is endometriosis? Please understand. Okay? If you don't understand, fine. Go back and check the YouTube. I will put this today and tomorrow morning. Take your own time and see what happens. I'm making it very simple to you. Okay? See, it goes back. These are the walls. They go back. The cells, small cells, going to the fallopian tube and going all over the place and go around it. Cut view of the area of the fallopian tube. Like this. They go out now. One side I'm showing is going on this side. On this side, that's how the cells find their way outside. Now, when the next period comes, they will break up and start to bleed. And get bleeding here, bleeding here, bleeding here. How to solve this problem? How to solve this problem, my friends? Okay, now watch this lady. The experience of hers, how she healed herself.
India. Actually, I was suffering from endometrium wall thickness endometriosis. My endometrium was around 18 mm. We were continuously reading.
Let's watch again.
India. Actually, I was suffering from endometrium wall thickness endometriosis. My endometrium was around 18 mm.
18 mm was the wall thickness.
Affirmations, and we sat for the VM removal. After VM removal, we started healing the uterus, my navel chakra, and the endometrium. First scan, it was about 18 mm the endometrium wall, and then after healing, continuous healing for 2 weeks, it has reduced to 7 mm. And we were able to do the IVF process easily, and our IVF process was successful, and we were blessed with twin boy babies. Thank you, Siva sir. Thank you for this wonderful tool, the wand. Without any medications, just because of healing, my endometrium reduced from 18 mm to 7 mm within 1 week. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can you imagine her endometrium wall from 18 millimeters came to 7 millimeters. Only then they started the IVF process. The eggs were prepared, all done, waiting, but the thing was too thick, it would not stick. So after removing all the dark energy and removing everything, and she started healing the endometrium wall. Of course, she took her diet. In 2 weeks, from 18 mm became 7 mm. And she conceived. She got 2 twin boys right now. They're all 1 year old. 1 plus, I think 1.5 year old. See what happens. So please understand that this can be done. Don't go and take all kind of medication and make it worse and worse and worse. Understand, there are lots of medication out there. And they will do DNC, they will scrap, they do all kind of stuff. Okay. First of all, find the reason for this. What is the cause of this? And find the solution to this. That's what I'm asking. Okay. Right? Adenoids. Adenomyosis. Adenomyosis. That's all. Remember, guys, I'm a mechanical engineer. So don't expect name from me. I'm just telling the process of how this can happen. Okay. So don't worry. What is man saying? Wrong name. Correct his name. No. Don't worry. It's all there. Okay. Now, to do with the inner walls of the uterus area. This is all just name given by people. Adenomyosis. Okay. Now, adenomyosis. This happens when the inner layer of the uterus breaks through the muscle wall of the uterus. Can be cause severe menstrual cramps, abdominal pressure and bloating, heavy periods and prolonged bleeding due to hormonal imbalances. Okay? Right. This is how it is. It's not fibroids. Something similar to that. They found a different tissue. They call it adenomyosis. In between here. Not on the endometrious wall, but in between. Can you imagine something in between like that? And you start push. How? Like small pebbles inside, and you push. How the pain they can stand. But imagine, even then we have healed people. We have healed many people in that situation, even in that pain. But take a bit longer time. Take 15 minutes or 20 minutes to get healed. That's what we're trying to say. Okay, right? Now, this one, adenomyosis, the uterus, nothing to do with the lining of the uterus, not the cervix, inside, in between this muscle. Understand? Something in between. Can you imagine inside and pushing, something like pebbles and pushing? It's not flowing. It's not flowing. And so much of pain. Understand, guys? Like the muscle that I have is fine, it's moving. What is the balls, small balls in the muscle? It's so much pain. Now this guy had to push during a period. Can you imagine the kind of pain that can happen? Look. More detailed view of this whole thing inside. Some flaws in the muscle. Okay? Understand, guys? You guys understand what I'm talking? Is it fine? Good. Next. Look, a combination of fibroids, adenomyosis, and if you put the polyps. Can you imagine if everything happened at the same time? Due to dark energy, due to emotions and everything else, and the whole thing is collapsing. You know why? This guy has to work 24, 28 days. Whole thing must calm, the muscle must calm, the wall must thicken, they must throw away, a lot of blood is lost, start again. All this will cause what? Emotions. Fear of period. Fear. That's why we very simply made the woman's affirmation. Because of this. Remember this one part? My period. We use the word period. Understand? And you know, by reading that, most of the pain had become zero for people. Look at all these adenoids, submucosal fibroid tumor, cervical tumor, just because the area is called fibrous tumor. Okay. Now, this adenomyosis, bloating of the uterus, caused by endomyosis, energy stuck in the area, gas inside the uterus. Very funny, huh? How? Cause of this, like this. Like this, sometimes look at all of this in bloating, normal, bloating can happen also. Right, sometimes look at this normal, it's a bloating thing, how can happen? Something's out there. Very difficult, no? Prolapse uterus, somebody asked for prolapse uterus. How? Number one, many may happen at age, very old age. Now, by aging, body weight, obesity, something is pushing down, so much of weight pushing down. Next, intestinal weight of the uterus is very heavy. Weight is on the uterus itself, pushing on the uterus. Right? Next, pelvic floor muscle. The muscle down there is very weak, holding too much weight. I can't hold it anymore. It loses. It's like holding a big brick all the while, holding. A time will come, you can't take it and you let go. Your muscles cannot take it anymore. Okay, like that. These muscles, they call it pelvic floor muscles, are holding all the uterus and everything else. Pelvic floor muscles. Next, called pregnancy or childbirth. You're carrying another baby. The whole thing bloats up. The muscle have to hold the baby. That's why they cannot walk. They have a back pain. They cannot walk because it's very heavy. Imagine having twins. How much more difficult it will be. How much stronger the muscle has to be. Next, heavy lifting heavy weight. It can damage the muscles. Next, staining in the toilet, going to not coming, constipation. All this can affect the whole muscle of the bottom area. Like that. Okay. So normal vagina of a person. Normal. Okay. You can have a prolapse of the uterus. Can also have a prolapse of the uterine bladder. This can also prolapse. Prolapse is trying to come out. It's trying to come out. Cannot hold it. It's trying to fall off. Okay. More idea. This one nearer uterus. This is coming down. It's coming down towards coming down. Sometimes even come out. Even come out of the uterus. From the vagina. You see what happens? It's coming out. Everything affected. All the small intestine comes down because the muscle that holds it down there, it's not strong. Even the rectum will be affected. See how the rectum becomes like this? Ladies, please understand, every 1 in 4 ladies can have this problem at a very old age. See, normal vagina, see, it's moving down. Okay, this is how it is. Now it's coming down. Okay, uterus fall to the vagina part. Sometimes even worse, it starts coming down until here. This is how normal should be. comes down because of the pelvic floor muscles are not strong enough to pull it. Remember the bed yoga, we pull and let go, pull and let go, make the muscle strong. Okay, reduce your body weight. It's too much of weight here. Normally the body weight will be here, body weight will be here, in here. This part becomes heavy, a lot of heaviness. So how can the pelvic muscle can hold this thing? It cannot hold it. And you got many pregnancies, this can also affect you. Okay? Now, you see normal anatomy, it starts falling down. Okay? There's a muscle here. Okay? This is the muscle. Pelvic floor muscle. This has to be strong to hold the pelvic region. So take the wand and start healing the pelvic region. And do exercise. Please do some yoga exercise or any exercise to make it strong. Okay? You can pull, you can stand and pull the leg up and down, you know, and pull one leg upright. So make the muscles become stronger. Number one, my friend, lose your weight. You must lose the weight in this side. It cannot take it. The muscles cannot take so much of this, okay? Now, 1/4 US adult, in US adult women can have this issue because of pelvic floor disorder. 1 in every 4. And some of you are big, so be careful of your weight. Go back now and stop your rice and stop your sugar, stop carbohydrate, take as much as you need. And then it will help your body to reduce your weight. Okay, guys? Next. Look at how it happens. Uterine prolapse. Even the uterine, the bladder can also be affected by that. Okay, then this is uterine. They all follow together. And urine can be very difficult. Okay? Right. Next. I'm just showing you pictures that I got from there. See how bad this all can become. Look at the mess that happens here. This one time I remember my auntie, she had 12 kids. The uterus was coming out. You know what she was doing? She's putting it back inside. She don't know what to do. She's too scared. She's very old. Very old means they're not the educated people. They don't see doctors and all, you know. It was coming out and she was putting it back. Can you imagine the infection that will happen to the body? And they couldn't tell, they told his children, they took her to the doctor and totally removed the whole uterus area. They just keep quiet. So always talk to your older family members. Do you have this problem? Do you have that problem? They're very quiet. They don't want to tell. This can happen. Can happen to a cow also. Next. So pelvic health is very important. 1 in 4 or 3, 70%, all kind of things, you know, can happen to benefit all sexes, things like that. Just put here, okay? Now, bleeding during pregnancy. This can also happen. See, the lining is there, the uterus lining, right? You will start healing, they start bleeding from here. The uterus get detached and they start bleeding from there. But still, a lot of part is attached. So the baby can still survive. Some part of it get detached and bleeding can happen. Bleeding. So it's quite normal. But not too excessive bleeding. They can happen also. Okay? Take the wand and heal the bleeding area. Healing wand becomes powerful as required to heal my uterus chakra. Okay. Next, go and heal my uterus chakra first and the uterus, and then go and heal the pain area. The bleeding area. Healing wand becomes powerful to heal the bleeding area. Okay. Let's call somebody. She just delivered a baby. She had this problem. We healed her, I think. Hopefully she's there watching. Let me talk to her. She refused to go to the hospital. She said, I will not go to the hospital. I have labor pain. I am not going to have a cesarean. So she went, when she had a pain, she went there and delivered very easily, without any problem. What happened? My phone's a little bit too slow. Okay, I got her. Let me call her. Hopefully she answers the questions. Madam, Tamil or English? Tamil, sir. Tamil பேசுறீங்க. Okay, madam. Remember, you were bleeding during the pregnancy towards the end?
ஆமா சார், எனக்கு body bleeding ஆச்சு.
Okay, how did you heal? How did you heal?
ஹீல் பண்ணேன் சார். உங்களுக்கு சொன்னேன் கார்ட்ஸ் வருது சொன்னீங்க.
Yes, I told you about cords and then you heal.
கார்ட்ஸ் சொன்னீங்க.
அப்புறம் bleeding நின்னுச்சா?
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேஜும் 7th பேஜும் படிச்சேன்.
Okay.
படிச்ச பிறகு ஹீல் பண்ணேன். ப்ளீடிங் நின்னுச்சு சார்.
So she had bleeding on the third, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, ma?
ஆமா சார்.
3 months after pregnancy, we found she had cord, and after she read page 1, page 7, we removed the dark energy, and she started healing, and the bleeding stopped, huh?
Yes sir.
After that,
again 5 monthsல எனக்கு
5 months, you have another bleeding, okay? And you did the same thing, right? But you did the same thing,
அது
and
வந்து அப்படியே ரொம்ப யோகட் மாதிரி போச்சு எனக்கு.
it became like, but was it red color?
Yes sir.
Like yogurt was flowing out, yes, and then you start healing, it was fine, okay?
Yes sir. அதுக்கப்புறம் சரியாயிடுச்சு. ஆனா ரொம்ப கேர்ஃபுல்லா ரொம்ப நடக்காம
Right.
அப்படியே ரொம்ப
Yes. So she took care of her movement, didn't walk too much because sometimes the placenta can get detached from the wall of the uterus, and she was fine. Okay? Correct, madam? And you went to deliver the baby after, only when you got a pain, eh?
பெயின் கண்டினியூவா இருக்கு சார். பெயின் எப்பவுமே இருக்கும் எனக்கு.
So baby is fine now. Okay? Baby is fine now.
Fine sir. Very good sir.
Urine?
யூரின் தான் சார் போவோம். அழுகுறான். யூரின் போயிடுச்சு அழுகுறான்.
Did I tell you to heal the gland of the penis? Did you heal the gland of the penis?
ஹீல் பண்ணிட்டே தான் சார் இருக்கேன்.
Give him some watermelon. Give him some தண்ணி குடிங்க. நீங்க நல்லா தண்ணி குடிங்க.
நான் தண்ணி குடிக்கிறேன். இப்ப குழந்தைக்கு தண்ணி கொடுக்குறேன். ஆனாலும் அழுகுறான். அது கொஞ்சம் ஹீட் ஆனாலும் அழுகுறான்.
சரி, heal.
ஒன் சைடு கீழே இருக்கிற அந்த சீப் இருக்கும் இல்லையா சார், அது ஒன் சைடு வீக்கமா இருக்கு.
Heal பண்ணுங்க மேடம். நல்லா heal பண்ணுங்க. Okay?
சரிங்க சார்.
Children, babies are very easy to heal, madam. Do one Irapengala and heal it. It's got no cause, nothing, just a physical problem. Start healing it. Okay, madam? Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.
So she had bleeding on the 3rd month and the 5th month, and she was healing and she was fine. So she had cords coming to her. Now this is how the healing can happen. It can get detached. Detached healing will happen. Okay, so please be careful. Take the wand and heal. For ladies who are going to get pregnant and already pregnant but bleeding, don't worry. Take the wand. Of course, see the medical practitioner, and they will give you an advice whether it's too much of bleeding. They'll check the blood pressure of your blood pressure, your baby's blood pressure, and give an idea of what's going on. In the meantime, start healing yourself. Do not play with pregnancy. Always go and see a gynecologist and get idea, because they will check what are the blood pressure of the child, your body, everything, heartbeat, they'll tell you exactly. This is very important to know that. Please understand. Good. Now, hysterectomy is removal all or part of the uterus, ovary, because it cannot get healed. Corn is bleeding and something happened or too much an infection, they've got no choice but to remove this thing. Okay? When it's performed, when excessive bleeding cannot be cured with hormones, or uncurable issues with the uterus, ovaries such as fibroids, endometriosis, adenoids, and cancer. You cannot do it. Next, infection of the pelvic area. It's all, Now, this will happen. Sometimes they'll just remove this part, or they remove everything. Understand? Or remove only half of it. So it depends on how you do it. Some technique, vertical, they cut this way, cut that way, they will do. So this is the only way to save the people, because this can all be infected, can have fungus and all kind of stuff, adenoids, all this can happen. Okay? Right? Now there's another way. They can't remove this, or remove the whole thing out. That's all. Totally. Even the cervix and everything else, because it's too infected. What can you do? Right. Good. Pap smear to check the overall health of the pelvic area. Now this is the pelvic, this is the vagina. They put a scab and they will scratch it and take something, they'll put inside and they find whether they take from the cervix or the cervix area, or even around it. They will take it and take the lab and you do a test and find out what they see. They go and test. You can also take an STD test around them, what kind of a bacteria or virus are there, and also they check and tell you this is what you have. Okay? Now these are all the tests they have. Positive, negative, or globin, or whatever. It's all the body's reaction to whatever infection you have in that part, and they will see and say positive or negative and give an idea of what is going on. Okay? Right? Next, consequence of period issues. Number 1, severe bleeding or severe pain to many and muscle cramps. Number 2, emotion due to fear of having periods and not having period, irregular periods. Next, fear of menopause, periods stop at a young age. Next, unable to go to work and do a household work. Number 3, lose a lot of blood and can become anemic, heavy bleeding. Indian ladies are not allowed to go to temples and pray to involve whatever you call. You feel so upset, I can't go temple, it's a big function, God is going to be angry with me, why my period came, God is more important, my period is not important, and do all kind of stuff to remove the pain. Next, body pains, headache, back pain, pain in legs and pelvic pain, painful sexual intercourse can happen, painful urination and defecation. Okay. Next, internal inflammation. Okay. Now, main cause, main reason for uterus issue. Okay. PVH issue. Emotions. Number 2, emotions. Number 3, emotions. Is the all you have problem. If you can manage emotion, you'll become better. Remember, always. Emotions, emotions, emotions. You can take the one and find out any issues. Check and see what emotions you have. Breast cancer, check for emotions first. Check in the emotional body. You have emotion affecting all of this ligament. So when you're emotional, first of all, you must like your period. You must like your menstruation cycle. Don't think it's a bothersome. When you think all of these things, the cells are not happy with you. They're not able to clean themselves and go through the cycle every 28 days or 30 days. They're not able to go through. Then the problem will start. First of all, like it. Accept it. Accept it. Don't ask why. Why it's happened to me? What happened? Why? Why born a woman? That's why we have got what we call the women's affirmation just for that. Just for that women's affirmation. To solve this problem. Okay? Next. Other reasons for the uterus issue. Okay, number 1 is cords to sex chakra in the uterus. Cords coming and not allowing this to happen. Next, food. Change your diet. Reduce your body weight. Reduce the fat in that area. Start doing. Next, dark energy and soul attachment. Remember the girl was telling about 11,000 souls from one place, and after that she was fine. Just 24 hours and all the bleeding stopped until today. Can you imagine how people go through the suffering? Just one day going to a dark place and immediately she have all of these problems. Next, simple period pain. Okay, what you do is now just heal the period pain. Simple period pain. You say healing wand, become as powerful as required to heal my period pain. Rotate 5 times, stop 5 times. Rotate 5 times and stop. Do it until the pain becomes 0. Do not worry whether it's a uterus or whatever. It's a simple pain. Healing wand, become as powerful as required to heal my period pain. Simple, easy. Okay? Simple, guys. Next, keep on doing until the pain is gone. It may take 3 minutes, might take 2 minutes, maybe even 1 minute. The pain will be gone. Very easy. Let me call somebody. She had a period pain and she healed the period pain. Huh? I hope she's the one. I remember something like that. She had a very bad pain and... Madam,
Hello?
were you the one with so much of pain and you took the one and it just healed by itself automatically?
I just placed it at the pain area and it went off. It's like as if the pain was sucked out.
Where was that pain?
The right side, just at the bottom, near the
Pelvic.
At the bottom. Yeah.
Pelvic area.
Yeah, pelvis. Yeah, pelvic. Yeah.
Was it the ovary or the uterus? Any idea? No, you don't know.
It's the ovaries, definitely ovaries.
Ovaries. So you just take the wand. You are so pain you couldn't even hold the wand, right?
Yeah, I couldn't even hold the wand. It was just the wand was beside me, so I just put it at the pain area.
Pain area.
Yes,
And did you say something? You slept off. You didn't even say anything.
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I just put it at the pain area and that's it. It's like as if the pain was sucked out.
Sucked out, huh? And
Yeah.
0 pain immediately, or it took some time, next morning you're fine. How was it?
No, I think like maybe like 10-15 minutes or maybe less. I
What color was the wand?
That was the purple one.
Purple one, huh? Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you for sharing.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
A lot of people have this pain. There are ladies, especially, they have so much of pain. They couldn't take the wand. They take the wand and just put it there, and the pain is gone. I'm telling you this. A lot of people are sharing so much of testimonials on how the pain is happening. Just amazing. Just amazing, you know. Okay, guys. So remember, keep on doing, the pain is gone, huh? Okay. Next, healing uterus related issue. Number 1 is oral cleansing 2 times a day, morning and evening. Ida Pingala every 2 hours. Stop. You can stop and the issue is gone. Next, read the ladies' affirmation. Very important. You must read the ladies' affirmation. That's the one that will remove all your emotion that is stuck with you or pent up into your subconscious mind or anything for the many years. Why? Don't ask why. Just do it. Next, heal and condition the following. Number 1, heal the Ajna chakra, heal the navel chakra, heal the pituitary, hypothalamus and thyroid gland. Next, heal the uterus and the ovary. This is all part of the hormonal system for irregular periods and everything else. Okay? Next, heal the pain area. Touch the pain, it's a healing wand. You do not have to worry whether you're not sure whether it's adenoids or whether it's going to be fibroids or it's going to be cancer. You do not know. But it's indication of pain there. Sometimes people touch it, the pain is here, sir. That is definitely endometriosis. Sorry. I'm an engineer. Because something is going down there and the pain is coming down here. Or even here. Touch the pain. It's a healing wand. Become as powerful to heal the pain. Next, start healing the Ajna chakra and pituitary. These hormones must come down there and create. And next, take healing wand. I'll come to the next one. Next, start saying for serious uterus issue, fibroids, enteromyositis, adenomyosis. Okay, you say check for cords. Next, check for dark energy in that place. Next, check for curse. Next, check for presence of souls, past life issues. Read forgiveness for the relevant pages. Read the spiritual affirmation. Read the woman's affirmation. Sit in the PVH 4 months for the moon blessing. You have to remove this first. When it's there, we cannot help you. Okay? Right. Next, continue. Perform emotional freedom healing. Take the one and say, I love being a woman. Start doing all the emotional freedom healing. I am deeply, completely and consciously accepting. I accept my period deeply, completely. Please forgive me. To my uterus, to all the self. We also have the self-forgiveness. Forgive me if I've knowingly or unknowingly hurt any one of you in any way. Please forgive me. Start doing that. Okay. Next, heal the fibroid uterus wall, inside and outside or in between. Next, healing wand becomes powerful as required to blaze away and disintegrate the fibroids in my uterus. Okay. This can be done also with the endometriosis and the adenomyosis. You can do that. Okay. Next, you can sense for the number of fibroids or also number of endometriosis and also the adenomyosis. Or touch the pain area and start healing. So healing wand becomes powerful to blaze away and burn away. So to blaze away and burn away and disintegrate all the adenomyosis in my uterus. And start doing. Start doing, my friend. Don't worry. Start doing. And also heal the pelvic muscle. Pelvic floor muscle. Healing wand becomes powerful as required to heal my pelvic floor muscle. Start healing. Don't wait. First, start with this one first. Next, the sex chakra, because they're close by. Heal the root chakra. Before that, oral cleansing in Ida Pingala. Start doing. Okay? Heal the pain area if you're not sure of the cause of the pain. Not sure. Touch the pain and say, heal the pain area where I'm touching. Next, you need to be free from dark energy and emotion. Most important, you need to be free from dark energy and emotion. You must be free from them. Okay? Right. Next, continue again. Exercise regularly, please. It's very important to keep all the muscle strength and also to keep all the uterus flexible. Very important. Next, do bed yoga pulling the bottom muscle to keep them all strong. Okay. Next, do bowel enema so that no straining of the toilet. Don't strain too much. Do the bowel enema. Go and take them all out. Irritable bowel syndrome can be healed by healing the descending colon. Okay. Next, diet to eliminate constipation. Okay. Next, heal your IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Okay. Right. So these are the one I'm talking about, my friend. I hope we covered everything today. I hope you understand this. Okay, guys, I hope everybody understands this class. It's very simple, very easy, but our healing is also simple. Start removing all emotions first. Okay, you madam, you Kumuda from Kumuda RK. Hi sir, I'm having endo. Madam, you got super duper emotion. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years of emotion. Okay. Now you have to remove your emotion before your body starts. Start asking forgiveness of each and every cell. Ask forgiveness of the uterus. Start everything. Number 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 food you got to stop. That means total diet change. 11 food. It's not good for you. Sometimes some food are toxic to you. Everybody eat ice cream, eat coffee, do whatever you want, and you want everything to become better? You think you can become better, my friends? Think. Start thinking, my friend. Ladies, you see how much you have, huh? So much of food issues. We have the healing one with you, madam. You said December 2019 you joined. It's more than 5 months now. Do you have the healing one with you? Sir, 2 days ago, I complained mom cannot eat properly. Now slowly she can eat. I show your photo to your mom and told her to tell her the problem to you in the photo. Now she can eat. Bloody fool, what are you doing? Yo. Hey, what is this like? Becoming black magic. This man says the mother can't eat 2 days ago. He took my photograph and showed to the mother. Yo, day. Since when is all new technical? I never did this technique to everybody. What is this technical? And then now the mother can eat. Thank you very much. Ayyo. Sir, you're an excellent teacher. He likes to teach and he does it very well. Thank you. Madam, I'm trying to make it simple, madam. With no very fancy words. Don't worry, it's a uterus. This is where they are. You want to put whatever name you put and start healing. Healing is so simple. See, people have done. We have got so much testimony, madam. I just cannot find the videos, that's all. And sometimes we don't get them back, you know. Mansi. So much emotion, Mansi. Emotion. I had endometriosis since 16 years old. I removed my uterus and everything in 2016. But now they found endometriosis growing in the empty wall. Can you imagine, guys? The cells are everywhere. Remove uterus, problem also, huh? They are growing the empty wall. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Now they are now in other parts of the body. So when the time comes for menstruation, the cells are reacting. And they break off from that part and start bleeding. Madam, can you call me right now? There's one soul with you. Don't want to go. Yeast extract is not too bad. It's dead. But in the bread, they are alive. Okay? Yeast extract is fine. They just extract from the yeast. I don't see any egg there. I easily fall sick during a live session. During my sleep, sometimes will disturb me. I'm very bad. Madam, you're fine, madam. Sleep. Don't worry. Your soul can learn. Sleep and say, soul, please learn. And he sleep. So soul will listen. It's only the body sleeping. Your soul is not sleeping. Prashila, Sheila, can you please call me? Prashila, Sheila, can you please call me, please? Were you supposed to call me, madam? Were you supposed to call me, madam?
So, a lot of disturbance in my body, sir. You have removed black magic and everything. That is the past life cause.
Madam.
After my testimonial also.
Madam,
Yes, sir.
okay, madam, okay, madam, okay. Are you watching Facebook Live, madam?
Yes, sir. I've been watching it now.
Then call me after. I'm waiting for somebody's call. Paramila, somebody else, madam. Who's going to enter my message. Okay, madam? Thank you. Thank you. Who is this? Amapola Segismunda. Sir, the phrase for emotion feedback must be in positive. No, just go back and watch the emotion film part 1, part 2 and learn from that. Okay? I cannot be talking about that now. Vaisha Shah, I am having bacterial infection for 5 weeks. I am reading forgiveness, affirmation on bacteria and yeast infection, and my pain is gone 50% down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where is this, madam? Where is this, madam? Is it in your vagina, or is it in your cervix area, or where is it, madam? Please, if you do enema, it will help you better. Remember, if you're doing vagina enema, please use clean water. Boil the water, cool it down. Don't put hot water. Huh? Boil the water. If you want to do it properly, cool it down to body temperature and start doing enema. Okay? Your tap water may not be very clean. Okay, madam? Depends on the source of water you're getting. Okay? Can be salty water, whatever it is. Huh? Or get some mineral water. It's fine. Mineral water is clean. Then you can mineral water. Huh? Okay, Madam Pilar, very good. You are blessing the uterus, very good. Madam, start healing, madam. Start healing, start healing, start healing, start healing. Okay? It's very important for you guys to understand and start healing. Huh? It's very important. Don't just read forgiveness. Please heal. I went to madam.
Yes, sir.
You're on Facebook Live, madam.
Okay, sir.
How are you doing?
Okay, sir.
What is okay, madam?
Bleeding was period, no more period pain, sir.
No more period pain, huh? How bad was your bleeding, madam?
Bleeding also so far okay, sir. These past 2 months is okay.
Madam, I visited in a hospital because severe bleeding. Correct, madam?
Yes, sir.
What was the name of the hospital, madam? Beacon.
Beacon International. Beacon International Hospital. Yes.
Beacon International Hospital. You were admitted for severe bleeding and you were still bleeding. They were doing all the things they could, right?
Yes, sir.
I visited you. I removed all the dark energy.
Yes.
And then were you discharged the next day or the day after? I don't know.
The next day.
You were discharged, huh? Your bleeding stopped, huh?
Yes. Immediately the
So
bleeding
you are
stopped.
one person who understands how the dark energy can affect your bleeding so terribly, huh?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it crazy?
Suffering. I suffered for 5 years.
5 years, huh? Now you have got no more connection and you're fine, okay?
Okay, sir.
You're fine. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You know what? You should make a video and send it and share with everybody, madam.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. I will do
Small
that,
video. Get your husband sit down with you and see how much both of you went through. All this thing, after all this healing, you're fine. Okay, madam?
Okay, sir.
You
Sure,
must
sir.
share, madam, because outside there, there are a lot of ladies going through the same thing, madam. Actually, all these Indian ladies, madam, praying to all kind of gods, you know. How many gods you pray, madam?
Now I don't pray to any god.
Now you don't pray any god, huh? You know why, madam? With your bleeding, you can't go and see any god. Yes or no?
Yes.
So who's going to help you? Beacon will help you, huh? That's all. They go to what Beacon do? Will give you hormones, give you blood transfusion. That's all, isn't it?
Yes, they gave me a hormone tablet, really make my life miserable. Yes, and then went for blood transfusion 5 times.
5 times blood transfusion, huh? Because of period bleeding, huh?
Yes, sir.
Is it very sad, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, very, very painful. I suffered a lot. Not only me, my whole family.
Yes, madam. I still remember that you were pain and you were crying. I called your husband and daughter to pick up the one and heal you at that time. Okay, madam?
Yes, sir.
Not back. 2 months back, I think. 2 or 3 months back.
Yes, sir. 3 months back. After that only, the
Yes.
menstrual pain totally stopped.
And after that, the pain became zero. And your husband and your daughter all were healing together. All three of you took about 15 minutes to heal you. I think I remember. Huh?
40 minutes, sir.
40 minutes. Yes. It was really bad. Really bad.
Yes, he was very patient. Yes.
Okay, madam. Thank you for sharing, madam. Please make a video so we can share the whole world, madam. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. We'll do that. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Who is that in the photograph, madam?
Which photograph, sir?
Your profile picture, two young girls there, your 2 children.
I didn't send any picture.
No, I see your profile picture,
Anything
madam.
about what? Yes, sir. With my daughter.
Okay, madam. Bye.
Okay, sir.
You see, guys, this girl suffered. I visited her in the hospital because of over bleeding. I went there and healed her in the hospital, right in front of everybody, even the doctors. The next day she was discharged. Can you imagine? They were just giving hormonal pills. Okay, guys. Madam.
Hello, brother.
English or Tamil, madam?
Both either can.
Either can, huh? Speak loudly, madam. Your life on Facebook.
Okay.
How much of pain you're suffering with period pain, madam? You wish you died, huh?
Of course, yeah.
She wished she died. She was even thinking of jumping from the floor. Correct, madam? Tell the truth.
Yeah, every time this.
Because you live in Singapore and you live in a high-rise building. How high is the building, madam?
I begged you for mercy killing actually.
You beg me. You think I'm God, madam, to kill you. Eh? Even God won't kill you.
Because I don't know how to die myself also.
She doesn't know how to die. She asked me, sir, please kill me, sir. Enough is enough. I can't take it anymore. Correct, madam?
Yeah. Because once in your workshop you told if people will suffer a lot, please let them to die.
No, madam. That's because I said because people are suffering 4-stage cancer because all the while they want to die. Now they're 4th-stage cancer and they want to be alive. I say you wish to die. Now how can I take you away from your wish? You've been wishing for 25 years or 30 years. How can I wish you can remove this now? Your whole body, each and every cell is planning to kill you. You got 4th-stage cancer. And how to kill you? You cannot die of period pain, madam. God will send you back.
Okay, but
When you see, madam, your soul going up, huh? I want to die, please, I can't. God said, no. You don't come of period pain. Go back. You'll come back, madam. You cannot die of period pain.
but this, at least if it is for 1 year once, at least can manage. It's every month and sometimes it is 15 days, 20 days. Then
Madam,
God is so partial.
madam, let me tell you something. You shared me a very, very important thing. Okay, you're having a small pain, not so bad, and the Varma guy came and messed up every of your nerve and you became worse. Correct, madam?
Yeah.
What did Varma guy do?
Actually, he told that he will cure the
Cure you. He will cure your endometriosis.
Yeah, but then he said I had some giddiness at that time and all. I used to be giddy, can't walk properly. Then he told it may be due to something in the ear also. If it is the ear cannot balance, means this giddiness happens. So let me correct it. Something is not in alignment.
Yes, madam. And he put something in your ears and you started bleeding, right?
Yeah, he put some poked something in the ear, and then continuous diarrhea, vomiting, couldn't take any food, throwing out that this and all. Then he said something went wrong, and then he made some adjustments again. Then every day going to washroom itself became very tough after that adjustments.
So that Varma touched the wrong things in your body and messed up the whole system. Correct, madam?
Yeah. Then he told.
Please be careful. Wait, madam. Please be careful. Don't simply touch anything and mess up the whole thing. It was just an endometrium thing. And the guy go and touch something there and the whole thing messed up. She was vomiting and she was having diarrhea. For how long you had diarrhea, madam?
It was not stopping at all. 24 hours, 3 days continuous.
And the guy ran away, eh?
Yeah, nothing came in because I didn't take anything. Only acid-like thing keep on coming. And at once, later he said, oh my God, this is not physical thing. It is black magic.
Remember, it was not a physical thing. It was black magic. So he cannot do anything.
I shouldn't have treated you. I shouldn't have touched it. I shouldn't have put my hand. This is black magic thing. So I cannot do this treatment. Like that he went off. He didn't pick up the phone later.
He ran away, eh?
Yeah.
And also, madam, some Chinese doctor you met in Singapore and he said, don't come and see me again. Remember you telling me?
He also, if it is,
he was a chiropractor. Was he a chiropractor?
No. After that, I went to some chiropractor to correct the adjustments.
That what did Varma did. The Varma messed up. You see a chiropractor, and then?
But chiropractors, they said I have to take 1.5 years or 2 years.
2 years.
Package. Then only it can cure. Otherwise, it will fall back like that. I can't afford for that much, so I didn't go afterwards. So nothing worked later. So still.
Madam, but 2 days ago, you called me. You were crying. You were screaming.
Yeah.
And then we healed you.
Yeah.
And how was the pain after 20 minutes?
It became okay, but again after some time it comes. That's why every
Madam,
period
how are you right now?
now okay.
Pain free.
Yeah, I'm normal days I'm okay.
Yes, madam. So now what you must do, every day, 2 or 3 times, heal the endometrium cells in your uterus and around the uterus. Understand, madam?
Okay.
So healing one becomes powerful, blaze away and burn away all the negative energy on my uterus and my endometrium wall and all the cells who are outside my uterus. Start healing every one of them. Blaze away and burn away.
But the mall adjustments done by him, how to...
You don't worry about adjustment, madam. When I come and see you in Singapore, only I can check each and every part of your body. Understand, madam?
Okay, sure.
Understand? First start healing the lots of 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 cells outside your uterus and all around the thing. That's why some of them in there are some of them in the ovary, some of them also in the large intestine. You know that?
I think so because I'm getting bleeding from each and
I am telling you, madam, they are also in the large intestine, the rectum, in the large descending colon.
Yeah.
So you start healing each and every one of the endometrium cells in your large intestine and say just outside my uterus. So during that time of period when they all start to react and they say breaking off. They break off.
Yeah.
And they reattach again.
Yeah.
That's very dangerous, madam.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course. That's why this much because it bleeds from each and every. Sometimes from throat also I'm getting bleeding.
Throat also, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, madam. Even the throat area, madam. Ayo. Madam, why you're so emotional, madam?
Because it is very painful. Means emotions also become. I become very depressed or like that.
Madam, where's your mother now?
She is overseas.
Can you ask her all affirmations, madam, please?
Okay.
Lot of negativity coming from her to you.
In what sense? Is it for souls or?
No. Her thought forms are very negative. That's affecting you.
Oh, okay.
Please ask your mother to read forgiveness. Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4.
Okay.
And also to you, madam. That energy is so negative.
She also had endometriosis. She removed her uterus.
Madam, you remove the uterus, madam. But now the cells are all over the part of the body. They all react at the same time.
Okay.
Understand, madam? So we have to find another solution. It's not only the uterus, but outside the uterus and in many parts of the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 parts in the body. They're all in 11 parts of your body.
Okay.
Understand? So now we'll go back home. Yes, you must now pacify the cells so that they don't react in a negative way towards you. So you must like to live.
In my nose also because I'm seeing red patches in my nose also.
Madam, start reading forgiveness to all the cells in your body, madam, especially the endometriosis cells.
Okay. My mother reads forgiveness affirmation.
Ask her to call me, madam. I'll talk to her.
Oh, okay, sure.
Thank you for sharing this thing, madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, brother.
So all you guys, please listen to me, huh? Don't try all this funny thing, go into Varma, go this thing, huh? This thing can become worse, especially when you got black magic and curse or white magic. You have to find a way to read forgiveness. Only then you're going to get help. So please, let me tell you, this was not take it. Don't take it seriously, huh? Take what I'm telling you seriously, huh? Where are you calling from? You have a very number, +673. What is this? What country is this?
Hello?
Madam, you need to reduce the volume on the phone there. There's double voice.
Now you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear better. Where are you from? Where your funny number? Plus 673. What country is this?
I'm calling from Brunei, sir.
Brunei ka? Dekat saja lah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
What problem, madam?
Sir, since 16 years old, I had endometriosis and then over increase also.
Madam, where's your father? Where's your father? Where's your father?
My father lives in Malaysia. Everyone is in Malaysia.
Your father must be forgiveness, madam. You got a lot of negative because of your father.
Yeah, my father killed one cow actually accidentally.
Kill cow.
So,
How? He shoot the cow or jump and stab the cow and
he
kill.
was a veterinarian, assistant veterinarian, so with the anger he killed, I think. So.
What's your father's name?
Pushpanathan.
Your father's anger, curse, madam, affecting you.
Oh, okay.
It's your father who should read forgiveness right now.
Yeah, I'm reading your affirmation.
Not you lah, your father lah. Your father must read lah.
Sir, I'm not sure whether you can do it or not because you don't listen to me. Is there any other choices?
Okay, if not, he listens to me. Whatever black magic you have, I'll send to him. Okay?
Okay, sir, I don't want anybody to be offended.
Hello, your father won't read. You are suffering. And I send a black magic. Father, you don't want. What kind of people you are? How to help you all?
Okay, so then you do the best which you think right.
So I'll send a black magic today from you to your father.
Okay.
Very good girl. I like you. Sit down and think. I'll send a black magic to your father. Let him have endometriosis. Let him have endometriosis. Okay?
Okay, so one more question just asking. Is it because I used to see food since I was a child?
Hey, you have a lot of negative because of your father. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91 souls with you because of your father, not because of you. Understand?
Okay.
So I'll send all the 91 souls to your father.
Okay, so thank you so much.
I like this girl. Send to that father. He does not listen to me. Thank you very much. This is how you should be. Father don't read, send the black money to the father. Finish. Problem solved. I like this girl. I like this girl. No sir, please sir, my father is a good man. But he won't read affirmations. He won't follow. No sir, my father is a good man sir, he's my father sir. But he won't read. Husband, my husband is a good man sir, fantastic man sir. But he won't read affirmations sir. Good man but don't read affirmations. How to help? I tell you this guy, this girl is funny, you know. Husband is a good man, sir. He do take care, but he won't read, sir. He don't believe in this. Why is a good? How is a good man? Don't believe and don't want to help. Good man. What kind of good man is this? Talking about a cow that was killed. Sonia, Shah, take the one and check whether you got fibrosis or not. Check and see, please. Check and see. Don't ask me all this, okay? Right. So thank you very much for all those people who have done our translation. Thank you. I hope everybody understands what we're talking about. I hope this class will help all the women and also all the men to understand better what every woman in this world going through, can go through or may go through. Okay? So please understand, don't make the woman in your house so emotional and let all the cells react and be all of this problem. So men, you can be the cause of all of these things. Remember, you can be the cause of all of these things. Go back and check all the videos, how we help people and heal everybody, okay? So let's say now, I got some people I got to send lots and lots of souls that come today. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Many, many souls are coming today. Let's send them all so they can go in peace and harmony. Maheshwari, hats off to all you translators for talented and full of patience to translate Siva's life session. Do they translate all Ayayo all? Ayayo, Nadi, Kadavale, do they translate all that? 2 minutes before we start. Yeah, la madam. So what to do, la madam? Father won't read, but good man. Husband won't read, he's a good man. How to help people? Indian people are susah. The cell virus affirmation will come in a booklet I think we shared it last time because of the coronavirus. Please go and check from the people they were sending to you. Man always doesn't understand our problem. Yes, madam. So just pray all the men become women next lifetime. Then they understand. Okay? Let's bless all the misunderstanding men, all the men who don't understand to become women in next lifetime. I'm going to bless all the men who are not understanding what women go through. Next lifetime, all of you become men. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, done. Finish. All men become women next lifetime. Done. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for all the determined commitment, giving us so much information. Record-breaking 7 days non-stop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Senior Rajeshwari. Very good, madam. Sheila, awesome girl. Yes, awesome. Good girl. Yalla, don't want to read. Sadla, why should you suffer because of somebody don't want to read all the things on? Don't believe in this shit all. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, look at this girl. You know what she said? Hetashri Patel, sir, please send all my negative to my husband, sir. I'm also a good girl. I like this girl also. A lot of girls are getting good girls now. A lot of women are getting send it to them when I send. I like this. I like everybody's understanding now. Everybody's understanding PVH. Send it to the guy. Let him sit down and struggle. Let him come to me and ask forgiveness. And then I do. You know, a lot of Indian ladies, when they get angry, they go in trance. Amma coming, husband, husband is in trouble after that. Because husband believe in the God. Oh, yo, my wife has become Amma. Then she step on him and kick him. I think all women should do that. Okay, guys. Let's sit down. Lots of souls have come today. Last day of our prosperity affirmation. We're going to go to the next phase. We're going to go to the next phase of trees. Let's do a proper money affirmation. I think money affirmation should be every day. We put money every. Everybody needs a lot and lots of money. Every family needs money. Every company, every city, every country, we all need money. Thank you, money for flowing towards us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you pick the wands, please. All of you put the wands, please. Put it here. Or if you got page number 7, put page number 7 here. Start now. Say, please forgive me, my family, my work, my company, my country, and coronavirus. If knowingly or unknowingly we have hurt anyone in this lifetime or lifetime before this. And say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep on saying it quietly within yourself right now. Keep on saying that quietly right now within yourself. Silently, please say that right now. If you cannot follow, just close your eyes and sit down. It's fine. Your soul will read it down. Think of your house. Think of your work, your office, your company. Think of your country. All of you say, I am not his physical body. I am that I am. I am not his wrong emotion. I am that I am. I am not his wrong thoughts. I am that I am. I am not his disturbed mind. I am that I am. I am the soul. My body is a temple of my soul. God is my creator. I am connected with God. I am a divine spark. Day by day, I am balancing my karma. I am accepting this divine direction and plan. I am God's perfection made manifest in body, mind, and soul. I am the purity and likeness of God. I am the purity God desires. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am connected with God. I am connected with all. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am light, glowing light, radiating light, intensified light. God, consume my darkness, transmitting light. This day I am the focus of the central sun, flowing through me is a crystal river, a living fountain of light that cannot be qualified by human thoughts and feelings. I am the outpost of the divine. Such darkness is me, is swallowed up by the mighty river of light which I am. I am light. I live in light. I am light's fullest dimension. I am light's purest intention. I am light, flooding the world, blessing and strengthening and conveying conveying the purpose of kingdom of God. I am light. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God desires. Supreme God, make me an instrument of this blessing. Bless me with blessing me. Bless me with abundant divine light, divine fire, divine compassion, divine love, divine kindness, abundance of spiritual power, abundance of spiritual strength. Please guide me and protect me. Let the divine fire go deep into each and every drop of water on Mother Earth. Let each and every drop of water on Mother Earth become the divine fire. Absorb all the negativity of Mother Earth. Blaze away and burn away and completely disintegrate all the energy of coronavirus and disintegrate them and bring them safe to Mother Earth and be with Mother Earth. Let God's blessing be with each and every one of this energy. Let God's blessing be with everyone. Let it be abundance of energy to each and every government on Mother Earth. Let it be a lot of energy to each and every leaders of this Mother Earth. Let it go to each and every leader of Mother Earth. All the leaders of each country are beings of divine fire. All the leaders on each country are the purity goddess. Every country is a country of divine fire. Every country is a purity goddess. Every country is a country of divine fire. Every country is a purity goddess. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity goddess. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity goddess. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. My money is a money of divine fire. My money is a purity goddess. My money is a money of divine fire. My money is a purity goddess. Supreme God, divine fire, divine mother, let the divine fire blaze away and burn away all the blocks and all the negative of money coming towards me and all the negativity that I have towards money. Blaze away and burn away all the negative. Money, you're fantastic, you're good, you're super, super good. Everybody needs money, every family needs money, every country needs money, every person on Mother Earth needs money. I need money. Money flow towards me like a river. Money pour on me like a waterfall. Money rain on me. Money, you're everywhere. You're very important today. Everybody needs money. Every family, every city, every country, every family, every company needs money. I need money. My family needs money. My country, flow towards me like a rainfall. Pour on me. Come towards me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this blessing. Giving is receiving. Whatever I'm giving, I'm receiving in abundance. The more I'm receiving, the more I'm giving. This is a divine law. I'm giving food, I am receiving food in abundance. I'm giving teaching, I am receiving teaching in abundance. I'm giving love, I am receiving love in abundance. I'm giving money, I am receiving money in abundance. This is the divine law. Make me follow the divine law. Whatever I'm giving, the more I have, the more I give. It's divine. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity goddess. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity goddess. Let each and every person be blessed with each and every country be blessed abundance of money. Each and every country's currency is a currency of divine fire. Each and every currency is a purity goddess. Each and every country's currency are being a currency of divine fire. Each and every country's currency are the purity goddess. My money is the money of divine fire. My money is a purity God. Flow towards me. Come towards me. Be with me. Share with me. Come towards me. Let me use it in the best way possible for the purpose of mankind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay guys, thank you very much. Thank you for sharing today. I hope you all learn a lot of things. Please use them. I just found something. So all of you who have got endometrium cells in your body, say healing one, become as powerful as required to blaze away and burn away and disintegrate all the endometrium cells outside my uterus. Okay? Start doing every day, whenever you can. And then read forgiveness to all the cells in your body and also include to all the cells in your body and my endometrium cells. Okay? All ladies, please read forgiveness to please read forgiveness. Ladies affirmation. Page 1 and page this and also page number 7 to whomever was upsetting me in any way in this lifetime or lifetime before this. Okay? Everybody is free from any negative energy now. Please maintain it. That's the most important thing. You will have to maintain your spiritual hygiene. You have to maintain your physical hygiene. You have to maintain your verbal hygiene. your physical, also your thought hygiene. Think before you start saying something. Think something before you say to your body. Okay, guys? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Hopefully, we see you all very soon. I'm not sure when. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? Thank you. This is one of the longest class. Wow. 3.5 hours. Wow.